everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azriel's Gaming. So today we're going to get into a new game called Open Roads, and this is kind of like a story-based, a lot of people would call it a walking simulator, but I have been waiting for this game for the last 2 years when I first saw that was coming out, because it seemed really interesting, because it's about a mother and a daughter, and they kind of like go on a road trip. And they're going to the mother's father's properties. And apparently, like, there's, like, some kind of secret or story that they're going to learn in it. Before we get started, I want to thank, you guys got me up to 130 subscribers. You know, I really want to thank you for, joining me on this journey of, starting my YouTube channel. And it's been, a wild year with all the games that we've played. And, I just want to thank you all for being there and supporting me and enjoying the content that I do. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so look closer, flip over. Okay, I do kind of like, I like the art style. It's kind of neat. So me, mom, grandma, grandma Helen, grandma's 80th. Okay, so that was grandma's 80th birthday. Okay, mom wants me to pack up my room to get ready for the move next week. It's taken a while, but I'm pretty close. Just a few things left before I can cross it off my list, my to-do list. Okay, so Tess's stuff. Wow, this is neat. So it's like 3D animation as well as the characters being like 2D, so that's neat. So we've got a power strip. Take our poster off the wall. Can I take my, I want to take my little lights, those are adorable. Maybe that's something we're getting later. Okay, so we got packing tape. Pick up a hairbrush. Let's look closer at it. Oh, it's dingy and dirty. We need to clean that. Like, seriously, I thought I dropped it. Okay, let's open the drawer. Oh, we got some bracelets. So pick up a friendship bracelet. Tess and Fran. Okay, so our best friend's name's Fran. Okay, let's pack that up. Oh my gosh, we have a digital pet.
Poor little guy.
Like, I think she's like a teenager now, so I'm assuming she probably, or early 20s or something like that, so she probably got this a while ago. Yeah, we killed it. I've killed a few digital pets in my day. Oh, wait, there's something in there. Birthday card. Oh, yeah, I like how the cartoon, this is really cool. Okay, so open. Okay, so happy birthday, Teresa. It's always so much fun to have you visit. I can't wait till next time. I'm so proud of you and your business and the kind of woman you're becoming. All my love, Aunt, was it Aunt Agnes? Looks like Agnes. August, Aunt August, okay. Let's, we'll pack that up with us. Nothing in that drawer. Anything here? Pick up note. Okay, so hey Tess, we doing a movie night at your place? Yes, we are. Movies, what movies are you bringing from work? It is a comedy double feature night. I'll give you one clue as to which movies they're going to be. What is it? I already gave it to you. Tess, don't do this to me. You have your clue. Some DVDs. Let's see, Clueless, Alicia Silverstone, so a rich and glamorous high school student, tries to transform a new pupil into the most popular girl at school, but fate has other plans. And then we've got Clue. Oh my god, this, hands down, Clue is probably my favorite comedy. If you haven't seen it, you've got to check it out. It is an older movie, because like here it says it came out in 1985. It's a very old, much older movie, but it's got Tim Curry in it, and it's like one of the best, and it's based off of the board game Clue. So 6 strangers are invited to a mysterious mansion for dinner, but when their host turns up dead, anyone and everyone becomes a suspect. Now, the neat thing about the movie Clue, I'm just going to go on a little tangent here. My parents told me when it came out in the theater, and they went to see it, it was like the first movie that had different endings, and depending on where you were located, you got a certain ending that you got to see. And so you would have to go to like different theaters to see the different endings. But if you get it on DVD, you get all the endings there. So, okay. That was my tangent, but Oh, we can't take those with us? I guess we're leaving them. Ooh, eraser. It's a fruit. Yeah, let's pack that. We're not packing the DVDs, though. Apple eraser. I think I had one of those when I was younger. Like, can I take the DVDs? I want to take Clue with me. Fine. Oh, pick up clipped out article. Okay, 3 dementia tips from a teenage grandson by Henry Wood. When a beloved grandparent begins to experience dementia, it can be really hard. I've learned a lot since my own grandmother is starting to show signs. I hope these tips can help you too. It's more than just memory loss. Dementia can bring on behavioral changes like becoming more stubborn or irritable, even if they were never like that before. Just remember that it's not their real personality coming through, and do your best to take it in stride. 2, be adaptable. You'll quickly learn which questions your grandparent has trouble answering. Learn to change the subject from things that are difficult or upsetting. If you say something wrong, don't worry. Take it as a learning experience. 3, look on the bright side. When they can't remember a name or event, don't correct them. Just act like anybody might forget that kind of thing. Stay positive. You can't bring their memory back, but you can make them feel okay about where they are. And don't forget, not everything needs to be communicated with words. Sometimes a simple hug can go a long way. Well, that kind of hits close to home because both of my grandparents had... they had Alzheimer's, and it's a tough disease to see somebody go through. You know, you forget everything, you know, that you knew, and people you love, because you forget that as well. They don't remember you one day, and then one day you walk in there and they know exactly who you are. Okay, so Judy's potato chips, Sea Monster spice. What is Sea Monster? I don't know why I'm going through the trash. Ooh, butter kisses. We got any cookies left? Nah. Is there a wad of paper? It looks like a coffee stain on it. Okay. Anything here? Okay, so let's pack up this poster. Oh. Pop bubble wrap. Yes. It's not as satisfying as when you do it in real life, so. Anything here? Pick up geode. Okay, we'll pack that. Doesn't matter if we turn the radio on because I had to turn the music off, so. Oh. A little rabbit. We don't want to forget our rabbit. Pick up jackalope.
Nevada, home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
Jackalope. Let's pack that. Got matchbooks. Okay, so we've got the Neptune Casino and Lounge. We got Jackpot Gems. And we have El Dorado blackjack slots and cocktails. Okay, so we'll pack up our matches. Marnie's, the best in the business. And we don't want that. Book, Liquid Gold, a history of Canadian-American bootleg trade and the secret fortunes left behind. That sounds interesting. Let's pack that up. I forgotted. Oh, I should have opened the book and seen what was in that. Let's see. Okay, so happy belated birthday. Sorry for the lateness, Tess Bear. Things get away from me here, but you're always on my mind. We'll call soon. Can't wait, Dad. Pick up a jar. We'll probably need those thumbtacks. Can I crouch? Cannot. Can I sprint? Okay, there's no sprinting in the game as well. Okay. I married Bigfoot. She's great. Secret location of long-lost bootlegger gold discovered. Aliens are here, and they want your favorite recipes. And you bastards, I knew you were coming here for our recipes. Can't have them. Because that must be her and her dad. Nope, I meant to flip it over and I pushed the wrong button. Okay, so me and Dad, laser tag champions. Okay, so search spots. It says Birch Township waterfront, Port, let's see. Let's do the reading because that's kind of hard to see. Port Sinilac, Lands Creek Inland, Sugarland accessible by boat, Dryers Bay, State Park problem, Hunters Point, Copper Harbor, base of the lighthouse. Huh, wonder what she was searching for there. Okay, so the hunt for the buried bootlegger treasure. That's probably what she was searching for. Okay, so local myth of fortune and hiding by Tess Devine. Oh, maybe we wrote that. Okay, Prohibition America was meant to stop people across the country from drinking alcohol in bars in their homes. But what it achieved was creating a booming industry of illegal alcohol imports, especially from Canada. Oh, Much of the so-called bootlegging was done in the dead of night, ferrying barrels of alcohol across the border and huge sums of cash back to Canada. But much of this money was stashed, hidden, buried stateside by bootleggers for safekeeping until the coast was clear to bring it home. And some of that illicit treasure must have been left behind when bootleggers were arrested by authorities or killed in the underworld dealings gone wrong. The location of these abandoned caches of riches may be lost to some, but hints and clues remain. My father and I have spent many a summer vacation tracking down potential spots to search for this left-behind bootlegger gold. None yet successful, but these local legends and the history behind them is fascinating to learn more. Okay, so continued on page 2, which we don't have, so let's pack that up. Pick up work shirt.
Guess I'll have to pack this after my next shift.
Okay, so she works at the Video Galaxy. This is set, yeah, this must be set in a later time period. Do we have a date on here? State sale, moving days the 25th. I don't see a date on the calendar, but it has to be older because video stores don't exist anymore. Okay, so we have web page design services, web publishing. Wonder what she had done. Okay, the Greenville High Gazette, never forget, marking the anniversary of 9/11. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this was around... Okay, this says 2003, so this is early 2000s. Our lives all changed on that fateful day 2 years ago. Greenville students share their remembrance. Like all kids in America and across the world, the students of Greenville High's lives were changed forever on September 11th, 2001. Whether you heard the news from your parents that morning or saw the reports on TV, you're certain to remember where you were that fateful moment. In the last 2 years, the threat of terrorism has become part of our everyday lives, as have terms like weapons of mass destruction. From the moment the planes hit the World Trade Center towers, we knew things would never be the same. As American troops entered Iraq, the conversation has changed to one between people who demand we support our troops and those... Let's see, I can't read that because the thing's annoying. And those who argue that George W. Bush and Donald Rumsfeld reasons for war aren't justified. But today is a day to mourn those over 6,000 people whose lives were lost 2 years ago and appreciate the sacrifices of volunteers, first responders, and community members who leapt into action when they were most. Continue page 2. The new gem worth the wait. Lily Rodriguez Sr. I love the new logo painted on the basketball court. Go Gremlins. Jake Rowenthal Jr. I hate PE class. Kids can get in shape without a gym. And Tyler T. Jones, sophomore. I agree with Jake. I never cared for PE. Seance. Better take our nail polish for sure.
Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
Oh, she going somewhere without her mom knowing? Is it to Detroit? Huh. Got more nail polish. Mom's work mug. Andromeda Theater. Oh, more erasers. We want to pick those up. Okay, we got candles. That is one grubby looking computer. It looks dingy. Ooh, bounce me up. Okay, so we got Web Scribe. Okay, so obviously she probably wants to go into web design and stuff, it seems like. Okay, pack the hair clips. We got a report card. Let's see how well we did. Okay, so Greenville High, marks and citizenship. A, excellent, B, good, C, average, D, poor, F, failing, P, passing. CR credit, NC, no credit, I, incomplete, N, M, no mark, O, outstanding, S, satisfactory, N, needs improvement, U, unsatisfactory, W, withdrew, student test divine. Report period from 4/10/2003, so 6/10/2003. Okay, so she's just, it says grade 10. So I don't know if this is old. I was assuming she was like 18, but she might not be. Course, teacher grade, sits, abs, tardy, teacher comments, phys ed, Alderman, pleasure to have in class, English, Charles S., health education, Hyatt, a pleasure to have in class, geometry, Siegelman, missing assignments, chemistry, Zeri R, great improvement, Frederico, civics, and E, page 1, fourth quarter of report card. Okay, so we'll take that. Okay, in loving memory of Helen Sophia Divine? I think it's Divine. August 12th, 1928 to September 5th, 2003. First Community Church, 2445 St. Franklin Street, Greenville. Pastor Emmett Fitzner officiating. Okay, we'll take that. Got some more nail polish. Ooh, chapstick. And looks like another eraser. I wonder if there's an achievement for collecting the erasers. Okay, so let's close the doors, make sure we got... Or drawers, make sure we got everything. Must be the leg of the desk. It looked like there was something under there. Okay. Okay, to-do list, wash dishes, help tag things for estate sale, get movies from work, pack up rest of room. Okay, so let's open our closet. I think we have to do this as well. Okay, we got a yearbook. Grimmy says, stay in school, kids. Don't turn out like me. Gremlin Pride. Let's see. Let's open it. Okay, so we've got class of 2003. Next year we rule the school. Allison. See you next year. Have an awesome, amazing summer. Brooke. Extra, read all about it. It was awesome working with you on the newspaper this year. See you in the funny pages. Brian. I'm the first to sign your crack. Oh my God, everybody does that one. Jason. Francine was here. Hey, Busty, wanted to make sure you wouldn't miss the message. Now anybody else who signs this will know I'm your bestie, not them. Let's have a great summer this summer. Movie night every night. Francine. Okay, and so there's nothing more with that. We'll pack it. And I think we got everything. I think Mom will be happy. We packed up all our stuff. And we popped bubble wrap while we were at it. Yeah, I think I got everything. Got some luggage there as well. And I want to say, I think we did. I think we got it. Okay, so let's head to the door. Pack up rest of room. Done. Let's head downstairs.
Tess,
Yeah?
come down to the basement. There's something I want to show you.
Oh, that's...
The basement?
No, thank you. Mom's gonna murder me. Look,
What is it?
Put my stuff away, Mom.
Oh, it's nothing really. Remember, this? Gah!
I love it. I hate it. What is that? It's adorable.
I love it! Where did this masterpiece come from?
Your Aunt August made it when she was a kid. It's Lady, the dog we had when we were growing up.
And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now?
Well, she is one of those things. Not a famous artist, though.
We've still got a little while before we actually move out, right? Like a week?
Yeah, about.
The estate sale was weird. Having all those people in the house, picking through Grandma's stuff. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay? Mom.
We took care of your grandmother right up to the end, and
now they're selling the house out from under us. I know.
want to just take a minute and look around and see what's left. I haven't really gone through everything since the sale ended.
Yeah, me neither. That sounds really nice. Just looking through what's still here. Aside from this hell picture.
Amazing that no one bought it, right?
Just shocking.
So you're all packed up, right? Good to go?
Oh my god.
Just remember that it needs to be done by Wednesday so we can get everything out of here on time.
I know.
Okay, so most of Grandma Helen's stuff was sold off in the estate sale. I haven't really had a chance to look around and see what's left until now. Okay, so dustpan, broom, fire extinguisher. trolling. Ooh, bug eyes. It's so ugly, it's cute. Laundry detergent. Why is that the one thing you can pick up out of all those things? Pick up fedora?
Ooh, so dapper. Was this Grandpa's?
Probably. I don't like the fact that they chose not to have the characters' mouths move. I guess we were talking through telepathy. Oh, pick a bucket. See anything of that. Dear Millie, Millie Calder. Let's see, let's open it and see what's in there. Okay, no one gives advice like Millie. With her wit, wisdom, and infallible tact, Dear Millie has been charming readers for over 15 years. Found in the newspapers nationwide, Millie doles out sage advice to over 5 million readers weekly. Gathered here for the first time are some of the most engaging responses from the sage of the Midwest. On matters of home, parenting, romance, there's never been a question that Millie can't handle. Okay, so hey, Mom.
Grandma's advice column was popular, wasn't it?
For a little while, yeah.
Oh, so she wrote
I
it.
felt really lucky that I got to ask her for advice face to face. I remember when we went to that one book signing when I was a little kid.
You remember that?
Yeah. I mean, people in the audience seemed so excited and nervous to get to ask her their questions right there in person. Sometimes when I'd ask Grandma for advice, she'd start off with, "Don't tell Millie," but I think she saved her special advice for me.
Well, she could have given some advice to herself and realized that taking out 3 mortgages on her house wasn't such a good idea.
That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, so close that. Fuse box. Okay, that's the upstairs. Got a mallet. Calculator. Oop. Pen. ID. Let's see, what does that say? It says 1966, Gein County, Michigan. Employee's identification card, Leonard Lampros, title property inspector, employee signature, department head. Hey, Mom.
Grandpa Leo was
An inspector for the county.
What's that mean?
He inspected things for the county.
Oh, great, Mom. Thanks.
Commercial buildings, mostly. When we were driving around town, he'd point out the ones he'd inspected. I remember he was very proud of inspecting the department store. You know, the big one on Old Main Street. Every foot of electrical, fire sprinklers, alarm system, everything. He'd say he was the only thing keeping half the buildings in town from burning down. Electrical fires are no joke.
Oh, I mean, Grandpa knew what he was talking about, because they're not a joke. Okay, pick up clipped out article. Okay, so Leo Lambros, age 43 years of Orange Street, Greenville, Michigan, died July 28, 1968 at Alexandria Regional Hospital. He was a veteran of the Second World War, serving as a surveyor with the 173rd Field Artillery Battalion, scouting out enemy positions from the front lines. He later worked for the Gein County as a building inspector. Surviving are his wife, Helen Lambros, and his daughters, Opal and August Lambros. Funeral arrangements under the direction of the Milton Family Funeral Home, Fenkuken, and are incomplete. So their grandpa died really young. That's sad. And this better not be a sad game. Okay, I don't see anything else around here. Let's there's a cellar that goes into this. Okay. I looked all around here. Let's see if we can go up here real quick. No, can't go up there. Okay, so we'll go upstairs now because there's nothing else around there, at least that I saw. So we'll have a look around here. Somebody left their flip-flops. Can't get in there. Whew, that is some bright wallpaper.
No! Why isn't this in the fridge getting cold? Come on, Mom.
Well, I mean, you could put it in the fridge. Got an ashtray. Cans. Okay. Let's see. Diced tomatoes. Got another bucket. Ooh, we can open the cabinets. Nothing in there. Bran Crunch, full of fiber. I want to look at the other one.
Tropically fun and tropically sweet. It's tropical hippos you gotta eat.
Okay, tropical hippos. Vinegar. Got Pips House Blend Coffee. Coffee pot. Packed up cleaning supplies. Got pop.
I've gotta take more pics with Francine this year. We're so cute. Maybe I should start carrying a camera around.
Oh, it said flip over. Let's see what's on the back. Okay, 10/2/2002. Okay,
Who
pick up
are these
wedding
people?
notice.
Mom's friends?
Okay, Dorothy Jean Haverman and Nathaniel Edgar was it Borges? Invite you to share in the joy of their wedding celebration on Saturday, the 9th of June, 2002, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, St. Mark's Church, Lowell, Michigan.
We did our best, but the results were... Ugh.
Looks like they were baking something. Let's see. Glad I had you there to supervise my baking skills. Is that what it says? Let's read it. I'm trying to do it without doing that, but yeah, glad I had you there to supervise my baking skills. Anything in the freezer? Nope. Dang, I wanted like a popsicle or something. All this hard work I've been doing, I deserve a treat. You getting there? Nope. Okay, so we've looked all in here, it looks like. Head into the living room area. Okay, another Marnie's cup. And a bucket. Oh my gosh, my parents have chairs like that. That's so funny. Why are there 3 Marnie cups? Somebody else been here? Okay, so that looks like a picture with their dad.
Wow. Was this...
Her and her mom's
Was this taken
mom and dad.
right here? Cool. That's Grandpa?
Mm-hmm. Probably only a year before he died.
Of a heart attack?
Yeah, very sudden. But I guess that's how heart attacks are.
Got a box cutter. Coaster. Okay, nothing there. More flip-flops. Got a coat. Front door. Tons of garbage bags everywhere. TV. Duster. Chair.
Ugh, Mom.
Cigarettes.
Please quit already.
More cups. Apparently Marnie's is really good. Well, it does say the best in the business. Need to go to Marnie's and get some like hot dogs or something. Okay, another photo. Okay, so flip over. It says Lynn's Creek no dice. So that was when her and her dad were searching for the treasure.
Oh, how did this end up down here?
Huh. Must have been in a drawer of something that got sold.
This is from one of the first digs Dad and I went on.
It was kind of adorable how excited you both got about going on those digs.
I remember being so sure that we would actually find bootlegger gold. Or at least a clue about it.
Your dad. Well, at the very least, he certainly had a way of firing up your imagination. I'll give him that.
Okay, said very lumpy. What did it say? Very lumpy, malformed pot.
What? No one bought this masterpiece? I'm downright offended. I made this when I was, what, 4?
At Frankenmuth.
Yeah, at that pottery demonstration they did. They'd call little kids up from the audience and show them how to do it. I was so excited. I was jumping up and down, waving my hand, because I knew that Grandma likes pots.
She kept it up on this display shelf with all her other pieces all those years since you gave it to her. Oh, honey.
It's okay.
You think I'm going to hold on to it? I don't want to keep it. It'll make me too sad. I would hold on to it.
I think I'm gonna hold on to it. Grandma held on to it all this time. She wouldn't have wanted me to throw it away.
Okay, Chinese pot. Oh, we can ask Mom about it.
Wow. A few pieces of pottery that my mom collected from around the world are still here. I'm surprised they didn't all sell. I think this one is from South America, not sure which country. And this one's Japanese.
I've never even left the country. Why haven't we ever gone anywhere cool?
Niagara Falls isn't cool.
It isn't Japan.
Well, it's a lot easier to drive to Niagara Falls than Japan. Cheaper, too.
But wouldn't it be fun? Me and you, an intercontinental mother-daughter adventure?
Maybe an intra-continental adventure.
I'm thinking of a certain place. Somewhere warm and southwestern. Somewhere where, say, my own father currently resides.
Listen, we've discussed this. We're not going to Nevada to visit Penn. It's not going to happen.
Well, what if I just went by myself?
By yourself? No way.
Oh, I bet that's what
a
that
bad
plane
idea.
ticket was for.
How come?
There's a bunch of reasons.
Like,
I said so, and I'm your mother.
I've used that line before, my daughter. I usually also follow it up by, when you're older, you'll understand. Good Lord. We went to Marnie's a lot.
Tess, what are you doing? Don't touch that.
What?
why not?
It's in the trash.
I can wash
and
my hands.
I'm just checking it out.
Well, stop.
Okay, fine.
What do you got in there, Mom, that I can't pick up things out of the trash can? Gosh. Get off my back. Oh, there's a photo. Is that Grandma?
Did Grandma start dressing like this after you moved out of the house?
Mm-hmm. After my father passed, my mother, well,
Turned into a hippie.
a bit of a free spirit, let's say.
Doesn't look like that rubbed off on August much.
I think it might have. To push her in the opposite direction.
Wow, so she did a lot of pottery. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, good. Some of Grandma's pottery didn't get sold. I loved watching her at the potter's wheel when I was little. Had she been doing pottery her whole life?
Honestly, I think it's something else she picked up after my dad passed.
Like the advice column?
No, she was doing that since I was a kid.
Did Grandma... was she ever with anyone else after Grandpa died?
Whoa, where did this come from?
Well, she just seems so vivacious. You'd think some man would be interested.
Yeah, no, not that I know of.
So Grandma just kind of lived her life. However, it just came. Pick up everything just in case it's an achievement. Looks like we can look at anything there. Excuse me. Backyard. Pottery tool. Another pottery tool. Pot. Pottery tool. Pottery tool. Okay, I don't see anything else to look at. I guess we're gonna head upstairs now. Somebody's phone.
Hey. It's August. Ugh, exhausted. The state sale was a lot. But that's easy for you to say. Yeah, I remember. And the answer is still no. Well... The what? Oh, right. Right. Sorry, it hasn't exactly been at the front of my mind. Yeah, it's around here, somewhere. No, it's fine. Okay. Love you. Bye. Unbelievable.
What did she say?
Nothing helpful.
Is she still not gonna help us with the house?
No. She was just calling to ask me to find some book of hers.
Any idea where it could be?
It must be upstairs somewhere, in your grandma's things. It has a red and black cover, white block lettering. I'll know it when I see it.
Well, that works out
Okay,
because that's
let's
where
go.
we were heading. Okay, so Aunt August called Mom looking for some book that's important to her for some reason, apparently. It's probably somewhere upstairs. Okay, so this is Grandma's room. It's weird. I thought I heard music. Okay, so a farewell from Millie. Dear readers, it's been a delight and an honor and a privilege to write to you over the years. Few people are lucky enough to say they love their job, and I'm grateful to be one of them. I've learned so much from all of you, and I hope I've taught you all a little something too. When I open your letters each week, I've always struck by your passion, your drive to succeed and do better. We've talked about the worst of humanity and much more of the best, and you all will be an inspiration to me for the rest of my days. Even as this column comes to a close, I hope you'll still consider me a friend, and I know I'll consider you one. Yours, Millie. Have you received advice from Millie? If you have a story of how Millie changed your life for the better, send a letter to Dear Millie, Box 9975, Los Angeles, California. At this time, Dear Millie is no longer answering advice. Oh, we had a Hey Mom on there.
Want to know something? Your grandmother didn't write this. I did.
You did?
That's cool. Were you nervous? Why you? Well,
Why
Mom?
you? Well, you're not like a writer.
Well, I don't know. I think I did okay.
No, I mean, you did great, but, you know, I don't know. Were you surprised when they asked you to do it?
I think her editor, she just wanted it to be from someone who she was close to. I guess she was hoping for a family voice. I just tried to put myself in Millie's shoes.
Well, you did a good job.
Thanks.
Why is there a hey mom?
Oh, somebody bought Grandma's old writing desk?
And her typewriter. He said he was an advice columnist too, and wanted to use them for his writing. He said your grandmother was a real inspiration. He left a very nice note.
And a lot of money?
Well, it was just an old desk.
But it had sentimental value.
For us, maybe.
And for him, obviously. Can I see the note?
Sure.
Okay, that's a little hard to read, so. Opal, your mother has always been an inspiration, not just to me, but to an entire generation of writers and readers. I can't tell you how much peace she's brought me over the years to be able to write where she did. Well, I hope a little of her magic crosses over to me. Yours, Ben Gerber.
Well, okay. I guess it's alright that he got it.
Glad you approve.
Okay, nothing in here. Oh.
I remember hiding in here with a flashlight to read my books when I was a little kid and we were visiting Grandma.
And a box of crayons, apparently.
We'd come to visit and I'd hunker down in here for hours. Some kind of game in my head, I guess. I'd be hiding in here, and I'd hear Grandma out there in her room, typing away or just reading in bed. I know she knew I was in there, but she'd always pretend not to know. And I'd pretend she had no idea I was hiding. I don't know why. I just liked the feeling of knowing she was out there.
I have only slipped away into the next room. Somewhere very near, just around the corner.
The poem you read at Grandma's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this game is sad.
Guess we can get rid of these.
Okay, so Grandma's pills. Oh. Mouthwash. I'm gonna dig through this garbage can, Mom. You gonna say something? Looks like a short shower. I don't know if it's just me or... I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it feels like it's really short for some reason. Okay, so we've searched through here. Okay, that's our room. We've already been through there, so there's probably no reason to go back through it. It's a pretty painting. A lot of pictures. Okay, so whatever the book is, it's probably going to be in this room.
Hey, Ma! Actually, maybe I should just put this back.
Oh no, we're going to read it. Okay, so Opal, sorry to hear that Mom's doing worse. I've been thinking about her a lot lately. I know this is a sore spot, so it's the last time I'll bring it up. I really wish you'd let me help with Mom's medical bills. I get that you'd rather have me there in person to help, but I just can't get away from work long enough to make that happen. I'm sorry that money is the only thing I can provide right now, but that's just the situation we're in. If you're stressed about everything you have to do, you can always send Tess down here for a weekend. Again, I love having her around. Call me if there's anything new with Mom. Love, August. Okay, so August was just not there at all.
I am the very model of a modern major general. La 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 da 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 mineral.
Pirates of Panzan. Directed by Opal Devine. Okay, so far, no book.
What's this?
Oh, it's a hook pole thing to pull down the hatch to the attic.
Could August's book be up in the attic? With Grandma's things?
Could be.
Alright. We can go up there, but... you go first.
Okay, so I found a weird hook pull thing. What the heck do you call these things anyway? Well, at any rate, I should be able to use this to pull down the steps to the attic. Okay, I don't see anything else, so there it is. Pull down the steps. Go into the creepy attic.
Okay, come on up!
Damn, it's dusty. Now,
More
where's that book?
flip-flops. There's so many flip-flops in this place. There's a weird sound in this attic, too. Pick up creepy doll. Look, I've seen worse. That's not that creepy.
Okay, well this is just creepy stuff. Why are these up here?
You'd rather they were downstairs?
Good point.
Nah, I've seen creepier ones for sure. I mean, those are just little figures, personally. I wouldn't consider them dolls. Bucket. Man, all this dust around here makes me want to actually cough in real life. Okay, so May, 60 cents, Felicity, swing and spring, what's in, what's out, what not to get caught dead in, marriage, maybe mother didn't always know best, the new makeup, Ruth Harper takes you step by step, sun, moon, rising, what's your sign and how to make it work for you, biting your tongue versus speaking your mind, H. Lambros, 861 West Orange Street, Greenville, Michigan. A dog. It's that goofy looking dog that our aunt drew a picture of. Bowling trophy.
Oh, Grandpa Leo was a bowler? He and Dad have that in common.
What do you mean?
Dad loves bowling,
No, he doesn't.
but he's always wearing those bowling shirts. Didn't he used to be in a league or something?
Honey, he just thinks those shirts make him look hip.
Bowling shirts?
Are you kidding? He's right. They are hip.
Are you kidding? I thought he must have so much bowling pride that he wore those shirts around in spite of them being obviously not cool.
No. They're definitely a fashion statement. I think he got the idea from that movie Swingers.
This explains so much.
Like why you never once saw him actually bowl?
Yes.
Alright, let's see. Oh, is that a wedding dress?
Whoa. Grandma's wedding dress?
I wore it on my wedding day too. And you can wear it when you get married.
I'm not getting married. I think I want something more modern. Definitely. Yeah, I'm all for tradition, like, passing down wedding dresses. So I would say definitely.
Definitely.
I knew you would.
Well, you didn't know.
Oh, I knew. I've always thought this was such a beautiful dress, and I'd always wanted to hand it down to you. Like your grandmother handed it down to me.
Those sound like you reasons.
Well, you just said you definitely want to wear it for your wedding, so I guess they're you reasons, too. What?
Mom, do you ever think maybe sometimes I just say things I know you want me to say? Nothing. Well, let's
Mom,
be honest.
Do you ever think that maybe sometimes I just say things I know you want me to say?
So you don't want to wear the dress?
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm ever gonna get married.
Well,
I just...
In the future, please don't patronize me. I don't want you to tell me something just because you think it's what I want to hear. You're better than that.
Better than that? I just... If I don't say what you want me to say, you don't take no for an answer.
So when I asked if you wanted your grandmother's wedding dress, you said yes, but you meant no.
No, I do want
I
it.
understand. You were just telling me what I wanted to hear. You don't want the dress. I get it.
No, I do. Tess is stupid. I want the dress.
But it's a nice dress. It meant a lot to Grandma. And to you. Isn't that enough?
Wow. I mean, I kind of get where she's coming from, then I also think she's being a temperamental teenager. And the other thing is, I've noticed a lot of women, that wear their grandmother's dress and their mom wore it. They're modernizing it and making it a little more modern, where they'll take parts from the dress and stuff and, make it to keep up with the time period that's now. So I think it's neat, my mom did not have a wedding dress when her and my father got married because they kind of, they didn't have a lot of money and stuff back then. So my mom just wore, she just bought like a white dress. Okay, got a guitar.
What's under here?
Here, let me grab that. I'll put it up here to look through. Yeah.
It's probably in there.
There's a bunch of old stuff in here. But...
Mom?
Hold on, it might still be...
Is there somebody in there?
There's something...
Here it is. Maybe if your dad had read this, he wouldn't have stopped working at the video store.
Mom! What's in there?
What's in the box? Okay, forget about August's book. We found a weird suitcase in a secret compartment in the attic. Did Grandma Helen hide it there? Why? The answers may lie within. Okay, so it's some old photos, looks like. Let's see. Okay, I mean, nothing weird with the pictures.
This is just some junk from the old summer house.
Your family had a summer house?
Well, it was more of a cottage, I guess. We spent the summers up there for a long time.
And you've never taken me to visit?
Well, I haven't been there since I was your age. We just stopped going one summer. The summer after my dad died. I think there were just too many memories there.
Oh my god.
What?
Aren't you seeing it?
Seeing what?
Right here! Behind them? That's a freshly covered hole.
Uh-huh.
It's obviously the location of the buried bootlegger gold.
In our backyard, you mean?
Indubitably.
Lady probably buried a bone there.
Dogs don't really do that. Only cartoon dogs do that.
Only cartoon dogs bury bones, but real-life bootleggers bury gold in people's backyards? In 1968?
It was a different time, Mother.
Sure.
Move sheet. Man, there's a lot of stuff here. Postcard. Let's see. This space for writing messages. We'll be together soon. I love you, and we're going to love our new life together, free and happy. Published by Moriata Postcard Company, Forest, North Carolina, Liberty, Michigan, 1969. U.S. postage postcard. Helen Devine, 861 West Orange Street, Greenville, Michigan, 48838. Oh, that's typed. Was this like... Did Grandpa send this?
Well, whoever this guy was, it sure seems like he and Grandma had something pretty intense going on. Was Grandma Helen...
Is she in some kind of secret relationship, cheating on Grandpa, planning to run off with this guy?
Cheating on Grandpa?
No! Not the Helen I knew.
Intrigue.
Maybe Helen's
Grandma,
different.
what were you up to?
Oh, we could have flipped that over. Can I? Oh, it's right there. See what's on the front of it. Dinosaur. Okay, so question 1. Recently, one of my daughters gave me a tremendous shock. She's married. Apparently, her college beau and her tied the knot without my knowledge. She claims that she wanted to skip the wedding to save up for a house, but I'm very hurt by her exclusion. She knows that I've dreamed of a big wedding for a long time. How can I convince her that a marriage founded in secrecy will never last? Miffed mother-in-law. Editor's note, Millie is a character, pull it together. So, answer 1, Dear Miffed, editor's note, no. Half the battle of being a parent is allowing your child to make their own mistakes. Only time will tell if the marriage will stick, and the only thing you can do is make the best of it. Consider the weight your daughter's been under, keeping this under wraps. We all have our own secrets, myself included, and not to be able to tell even our closest loved ones can feel absolutely suffocating. While it can be hard to see a child make such a foolish mistake, the best thing mother can do is bite her tongue. Yours, Millie. Editor's note, too harsh, rewrite. Okay, question 2. My husband rekindled a relationship with a high school crush, a girl he hadn't seen since his Air Force days. They're both married, and he told me they're just friends. Against my better judgment, I supported it, and they started spending more and more time together. Well, I should have trusted my gut. Coming home early from grocery shopping, I caught them in the act. Now I'm at a loss. My friend says get a divorce. My mother says to stay together for the children. What can I do? Hopeless in the heartland. Okay, so answer 2. Dear Hopeless, editor's note, no. Nothing's harder than having your marriage fall apart before your eyes. Trust me, I know. It's hard to say what's worse, the sense of betrayal or the realization you've had. Divorce is a tricky subject, no doubt about it. I'll tell you one thing, though. There's always time to start anew. Abandonment and freedom are two sides of a coin. Yours, Millie. Editor's note, no newspaper will allow you to argue for divorce. Rewrite.
Grandma's diary? Should we?
Oh, I don't think
Yes, we should.
we should really...
Oh, Grandma wouldn't have cared. I'm dead. What difference does it make to me? I can hear her saying it now.
That's kind of cold. Oh, we got another letter there. Okay, so aren't any help. They think they're being good neighbors, but if anyone should know where the path of good intentions leads, it's these church ladies. The children carry on as best they can. Opal is caught up in her own teenage dramas as usual, almost as if it were any normal summer. August does worry me a bit. She's becoming caught more and more in her imagination. I wish I could help her, but there's so much I can't say. And it's becoming a challenge in keeping my correspondence with blank concealed. It's only a matter of time till we're together again in person, but to hold it all inside, not tell a soul, it's almost too much. But he knows, and I know, soon enough the waiting will be over, and this will all be in the rear view. Postcard, Libertyville, Michigan, 1969, United States, Washington, 5 cents. Helen Devine, 861 West Orange Street, Greenville, Michigan. This space for writing messages. Forget about the past. Leo's dead. All that matters now is our future together. Published by Moriarty Postcard Company. Ah. Oh, there's a key.
What is this? So, Grandma and this guy were definitely together before Grandpa died? And they were gonna run away together? You never heard about this?
No, this is...
And what is this key to? Why is it hidden in here?
something at the summer home, I assume?
Okay, well, now we've got to go check the whole place out.
Okay, to find out who the mystery man was, maybe we'll find that bootlegger gold. No, I need to know about this mystery man.
Mystery man was. Don't you want to know?
I don't know, Tess. We still have so much to do around here.
Come on. It'll be fun. An adventure.
I still need to call Tina at the theater and finish cleaning out the fridge.
Come on. We never get to do stuff together. You spend all your time at the theater, and I spend all my time in school. When was the last time we were able to do something? To talk?
Well...
You do want to know, don't you? I can see it, Mom. I can see it in your face.
You know, a little change of scenery would be nice.
I mean, we technically got a week.
Ah, that's the spirit.
We could spare a weekend before we have to move for a little road trip, right? To tie up some loose ends.
Right.
And some of those little towns along the way are great for antiquing.
Yeah, sure.
All right, it's a deal. Let's hit the road and see what we find.
All
Could
right,
really
road
use
trip.
a break from all this, even if it's just for a weekend. Pack your overnight bag.
Yes!
And bring your homework. I don't need you falling behind at school.
What about August's book?
We can FedEx it to her when we get back.
Okay. A road trip! This is gonna be great.
No, I want to look at more stuff in the suitcase. Okay, so we're on the road to the secret summer home to find out what the deal with Grandma Helen's mystery man. Who knows what we might find. It'll be a while before we get there, though. Oh, this is cool. Sitting in the car.
What highway are we on anyway?
Oh, this is the old 2-lane north route. From before there was a freeway. It used to be the main route north, but now it's pretty off the beaten path. It's the way we always took to get up to the summer place when I was growing up, though. So I wanted to take it again.
Okay, so kind of desolate. It's nice out here.
It's nice out here. Peaceful.
Mm-hmm. Used to be a lot more cars on the road, and little shops and towns along the way. But with all the traffic going up the freeway now, everything kind of died off.
Yeah, I was like taking little trips and I have no legs. And just driving the scenery and stuff like that. Okay, so that's directions. Road buddy. Okay, I won't read all the directions. It's a little much. Open the glove box. We got a cell phone. Text dad. Hi, Dad. Text me back when you're around. Registration certificate. Quick stop. Got some gum, chips, cherry fizzo, and citrus. Got my pot in there.
What are you doing back there? Are you gonna do your homework?
No.
Reading in the car makes me car sick.
Then what are you messing with back there?
God, back off, Mom.
Stop it. It's not safe.
What? Seriously, you're not digging through there. I mean, come on. God, so freaking picky, Mom. Can I turn on the radio? Not that we can listen to the music, but...
Is it okay if I turn on the radio?
I don't know how much signal we'll get, but yeah, sure.
When did you say the last time you were at this summer house was?
Oh, when I was, I guess, 15. Your age.
I'm 16.
I meant about your age.
So a long time ago, so a super long time ago. Just leave well enough alone. Oh, let's not be rude. We'll just say a long time ago.
A long time ago. Wow. No one's been there since, like, the 19th century.
Ha.
What was the Industrial Revolution like?
Tess, I wouldn't know.
Did you ever meet Galileo?
Jesus, how old do you think I am?
I mean, I'm just estimating. It's a rough estimate. It's a rough estimate.
I'll say. It was the 60s, I think, summer of 68. 1968.
So, like, 35 years ago?
And you say you're bad at math.
What was it like?
The summer house?
And the Dark Ages, but yeah, the summer house.
I just always really liked it there. It was an escape.
From what?
Everything, I guess. School, town, same old. Every day just felt like it was hours when we were there.
Okay, so why did you stop going? So why did we never go? Oh.
So why did you stop going?
Oh, yeah, we stopped going as a family when I was your age, and then I went off to college, and then married your father.
Did Dad even know about this place? I can't imagine Dad passing up a free summer home where he could just hang out and do nothing all day.
So you're saying your father is lazy?
Well, I have a feeling he probably is. No, Dad's a hard worker. He's a man of leisure. Okay, that's a nice way to say he's lazy.
He's a man of leisure.
Is that what that phrase means?
What else would it mean? He likes relaxing.
He sure does. It's probably why I never mentioned it to him. Because I knew He would never have put in the work to actually fix it up so we could use it.
It needed a lot of work?
Well, not last I saw it, but being unoccupied for decades out there in the middle
It probably
of
does
nowhere,
now.
it's got to be falling apart.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. That sucks. It could still be in good shape. Nah, it probably needs a lot of work.
You're right. That sucks.
Especially if they haven't been doing it
I
since
was
the
hoping
60s.
maybe we could fix it up.
And use it as a vacation home? We're about to be kicked out of our actual home. What would we need a vacation
Live in
home
it.
for?
To live in?
I'm just, if you're going to be kicked out of your
live in?
home,
Tess,
it's probably already
I'm
paid
sorry,
off.
you couldn't live there, and not year-round.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer home, not a winter home.
Oh, that's lame. Okay, it's better than not having a home at all, isn't it? Fine, then where are we going to live?
Well, it's better than not having a home at all, isn't it?
Okay, we're not going to be homeless.
But we're getting kicked out of Grandma Helen's house. We don't have anywhere else to live.
We'll find a place.
What kind of place?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna be living in this car, aren't we?
No.
Because it feels like we're about to be living in the car.
We can find an apartment.
How are you even going to pay for an apartment?
The theater company,
I thought you said it was underwater.
it's
Oh,
not
wow.
doing great, but
Mom,
what?
When are you going to give up on the theater? We need money. Well, I wouldn't tell her to give up on the theater, but maybe she should do a little bit more outside of that.
we need money.
Believe me, Tess, I know.
If Dad was still here,
Excuse me?
he could help.
Apparently he doesn't
Pay
do
for
nothing.
things.
If your father and I were still together, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place.
Well, have you asked Dad if he could send back some money? To help?
Absolutely not. he doesn't have the money.
But Dad moved out west for work. What? Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. It's just work. Sure.
It wasn't for work? Then what was it then?
Probably
I think I deserve to
a
know.
woman.
If he hasn't told you his side of the story, I'm not gonna step in and take that responsibility for him, like I always did. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made all these decisions together. Do you not understand that? We made decisions that depended on us both, sticking around. I didn't plan for any of this. You idealize your father, you know that? And I just don't really want to talk about it right now.
Fine. Let's never talk about it. Let's never talk about anything important.
Great, now the car ride's going to be uncomfortable. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I heard my phone buzz from the glove compartment. Kiddo, sorry I missed your messages. Was in mid of a biz negotiation. What's up? Hey, Dad, what's up? Not much at work right now, but good to hear from you. How's work going? Dude, Dad writes like a teenager. Good, making money. Would you be able to send some money back to help me and Mom? I don't know if Mom told you, but we are moving out next week. I think it's going to be hard for Mom to pay for rent at a new place and stuff like that. Do you think you could send some money back to help? I'd love to, kid, but right now my liquid assets are all tied up in reinvesting at work. If I sent enough back, that could help you... Wait, what? If I sent enough back, that could help you worth a damn. Without it sinking my business out here, you know I would, but your mom's always been the smart one. She'll figure things out. Shell. Where's... Dude, use punctuation. Don't worry. Okay. You understand, right, Pumpkin? Yeah. Did you tell your mom you bought tickets? Not yet. Me and Mom actually are on a road trip right now. We're investigating a family mystery and going to an old summer house. Can you believe it? Wow. You need to tell her, kiddo, or else I will. And you know she would freak out. LOL. Okay. I promise I will, ASAP. I know you will. Love you. Actually, have to get back to it now. Treat your mom nice, okay? Love you. Oh, I could have picked different things. I didn't realize that. Okay, love you. See you soon. I didn't realize I could make different
to someone?
choices. Yes or no? Well, I'm not going to lie to her. She
Yes.
knows what I was doing.
Yes, I am.
To who?
It's to whom, Mother?
To Santa Claus.
It was Dad.
Oh, correct. Mom's grammar? That's really rude.
Getting his side of the story, huh?
No comment.
It's alright. Having a common enemy can help bring people together.
You're not my enemy. Or Dad's.
Sometimes it feels that way.
Well, it's not supposed to.
Mom, I'm going to want you to look at the road, please. Oh my god, this is it? I was thinking like a neat-looking cabin in the woods.
Mom!
My God.
Are you okay?
Somebody living in there? What's with the
Just
RV
didn't
out
think
front?
it would still be here.
Mom, well, it is. And it looks to be surprisingly well preserved.
Well, it's not just like I remember it. A little more.
Rundown, falling apart of a dump. I mean, it looks like a dump to me, but let's say rundown.
Rundown?
Weathered than the last time I was here. But I guess I am too.
Want to start looking around?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is exactly what I pictured when Mom said they had a summer home, but it's still pretty cool in a retro way. There's probably lots of cool stuff, old stuff inside from when Mom was a teen, and hopefully some clues to identify to the identity of Grandma Helen's mystery man. I mean, nice land, but I was expecting like a cabin or something. Whose freaking old van is this? We got squatters? Somebody living here? Okay, cool van, funky van, hip van, groovy van. Let's say funky.
Funky van.
Thanks. It doesn't run anymore. The engine died for good 1 year while we were visiting this place. So I just turned it into my bedroom after that.
You slept in a broken down van?
Well, it was better than sharing a room with August.
Did you, redo it to be like a bedroom inside?
Yeah. Your grandfather pulled the seats out for me, and I set up a little bed frame with a mattress and all sorts of posters and pillows and shelves and things like that.
Oh, I've got to see this. Oh, it's locked. Please tell me the keys are somewhere. I need to see what a lava lamp looks like after it just sits there mutating for 30 years.
They might have been... I can't remember.
Don't do this to me, Mother. I have to see how much tie-dye is in there. Please.
Oh, August was always trying to steal my keys so she could get in there and mess with my stuff. They're probably in her room.
Oh, the little criminal! Alright, I'm on the case. The funky stuff is so close, I can taste it.
Okay, so the van that Mom turned into her bedroom when she was a teen is still sitting here, but it's locked. She says the keys might be stashed in August's room. Okay, let's look around here. God, this place is a dump. Okay, I'm not going to go inside just yet. I want to kind of look around. Ugh, there's probably all kinds of spiders in there. Ugh. Little overgrown garden.
Did you do these with Grandma?
No, August did. I never had a green thumb. She loved helping my mother in the garden.
Really?
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know. Can you picture August getting her hands dirty out in the garden now?
I guess not. But if my mother was ever out in the garden, she was out there with her, helping the best she could. I remember one year, maybe when she was 6, she started crying so hard when it came time to pick the berries and vegetables. But the plants worked so hard growing them. You can't just take them.
Aw. Well, now I feel bad for the plants.
She was a
sensitive kid.
So am I. So what happened?
Hmm?
Talk to August.
This shouldn't sound like that now.
Doesn't seem so sensitive now.
Oh. Life happened, I guess.
How is that scarecrow in such good condition? Okay, we got a back door. Doghouse. And we're back around. Okay, we're gonna go through the front door, or what would be considered the front door.
Is this a trailer home?
It's a mobile home.
What did I just say?
They're not the same thing. A trailer home hooks up to the back of a truck and can be towed around. You can take it from place to place. A mobile home arrives on a trailer, like towed by a big truck.
Go on.
A mobile home doesn't have wheels.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Well, I will admit it took me a moment to untangle the nuances.
Ugh, I don't want to go in here. How is this place not more cobwebby? Family garden. TV time. Roller skates. Ugh, there's probably spiders in them.
You used to roller skate?
Mm-hmm. At the drive-in on Main Street.
Wait, why would you be roller skating at... Mom, were you a roller skating waitress at a drive-in restaurant?
When we were here for the summer, yeah.
Oh my god, are you serious? Like in the movies?
Like in the movies?
Yeah. It seems silly now. I mean, it was silly, but I was glad to have the distraction.
From what?
Well, it was the first time we'd come back for the summer since my father died.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, I was probably kind of depressed. It was good to be up and moving around and not just sulking.
And bringing people burgers? On roller skates? In a little outfit?
Oh yeah, the whole 9.
Tell me there's a photo of this somewhere.
I don't know. Maybe?
Well, I've got a new objective.
Okay, so it's possible there's a photo somewhere around here of Mom from when she was a teenager roller skating waitress. If that exists, then by God, I'm going to find it. Okay, let's see. Opal, I'm having so much fun. It's a total blast out here, really. You have to come. I know you go out to your little summer house every year with your family, but I really think you should consider working at the park with me next year. It's all people our age running the rides and concessions and games. Plus, when the park closes, you can ride the rides as much as you want, as long as whoever's running it isn't a jerk. Promise you'll come with me next summer. How are things out in the sticks? Are you still working in that drive-in? If you don't have any luck with the guys out there, wait until you come out here. The guys are unreal. I've seen stuff that would make your hair curl. Say hi to your family from me. I'm going to write you every week, just like last year, so don't forget to write back. Your friend who is having lots of fun and wants you here desperately, Lori.
Mom, you know what it sounds like. You had a Francine.
I guess I did.
I've never heard of Lori before. Are you still in touch with her?
It was short for Dolores. Maybe you've heard me talk about my old friend Dolores?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, we haven't spoken in years. One of those friends you have in high school and then college happens and, you know.
This is never going to happen with me and Francine. That'll probably happen with me and Francine.
That's never gonna happen with me and Francine. We'll still be friends when I'm as old as you. A very long time from now. Like, so long from now.
Wait, you're not implying I'm old?
No, of course not. But God, it's gonna be a long time from now.
This kid's a shit. Constantly razzing her mother about her age. Okay, TV guide. Very old TV. Held up with cinder blocks. Okay, that's normal. Leaves? Is there? Oh, the windows are left open. Why would you leave the windows open? Old can of dog food. Potato chips. What if it's like those like shoestring potato chips, really thin strips? Those were always in a can. Crackers. Oh my god, my parents have a cracker tin just like that. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's something they got like a really long time ago, and they just always kept it and put their crackers in it. Okay, pears. I love pears. Strawberries. I think pears is one of my favorite types of fruit. Anything in the refrigerator? I would hope not, but... Why do people just leave garbage bags? Is that like a pile of coal in the corner of the kitchen? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Oh, we got another postcard. Okay, let's see what this one is. From Canada. Okay, so the mystery guy might live in Canada. Okay, so Darlene, I know I'm running from something, but I've never felt so free. I just crossed the border and I'm writing you from the desk in a room at the motel that's hidden off a side road from the main thoroughway. There's more driving to be done. I find us a little place to settle down, but before long, I'll have a return address for you to write back to. Don't miss me too much. So, True Color, Vancouver, Michigan. Plant for more beautiful parks. Okay, so let's...
Well, would you look at this? A postcard from the mystery man.
What was he running from?
Probably the law. The cops, the mob, his conscience.
The cops?
For what?
Murder 1, tax evasion, stealing? Let's go tax evasion.
Tax evasion.
That's surprisingly mundane.
It's how they got Al Capone.
Fair enough.
Okay, an invitation. August 18th, 7 o'clock, Cindy and Marks. Ugh. Oh, there's a key.
Ooh, a little tiny
Why is
key.
the table
What
got
do you think it's
weird
for?
stains on it?
Probably unlocking something? Ugh. Maybe a desk drawer?
Okay, so I found a little tiny key. I wonder what it unlocks. Some weird stains. Okay, so we've looked all in here. We've looked all through here. Murdery phone.
Sheesh, what happened here?
Looks like the wall gave way. Water damage, I guess.
What is this thing?
It's the water heater.
Oh, that's why you said water damage. I get it, I'm following along. Well, it's not going anywhere now. Can we climb over it?
No! God, look at all that rusty metal.
I'm up on my tetanus shots, aren't I?
We're not risking it.
Well, what's that thingy back there?
Oh.
A maintenance
Let's go
hatch?
to the
For getting
cellar?
down into the crawl space under the house.
Is there any other way into the crawl space?
I think there's a way to get in from around the back. Why are you acting so excited?
Well, if we could get into the crawl space, we could climb back up out of that hatch and get over to that side of the mobile home to find more stuff.
I'm not sure why you're using the plural here.
And also, I really want to see if there's any cool, creepy stuff under there. Like a skeleton.
Listen, you can give it a peek if you want, but there is no way I'm crawling under there with you. You're on your own.
I don't want to crawl under there either.
No problem. More cool, creepy stuff for me.
There's spiders in there for sure. Okay, so a freaking water heater fell through the wall and we can't get around it. But there's a weird hatch in the floor. Maybe I can go under the house and come up through there. There's access to the crawl space around back. Okay, well, let's finish searching through here. Okay, some plates. Drawing. Let's see what it says. So, August's new friend by August Devine. August's dad left her a special tie. It was a red tie and it had special powers. When August wore the special tie, she met her friend Nightshade. Nightshade lived in the shadows and would always be there to help. He was August's friend who would never go away.
Nightshade?
It was because he could only come out at night. Or stay in the shade, as I remember it.
Okay, well that's spooky as hell.
August was just a kid. She needed someone to talk to.
Did it have to be a freaky, imaginary friend who lurked in the shadows? I mean, what about you or Grandma Helen?
Well, I was a teenager. I don't think I was the most, compassionate at that age. I had my own problems.
If I had a little sister and Dad died, I'd be there for her to talk to.
It's different. You don't know what having a little sister is like.
Are you trying to say you were justified in not helping your little sister when she was grieving after her father died?
I helped. I did. I mean, we were all there for each other, but I could have used more help too. I don't think I had anything left to give. So August made a new friend for herself, one who would always listen.
Well, that explains why she might have a bad relationship with her sister, because August was feeling resentful. Okay, so we figured out what the key went to. Got another postcard. Let's see where this one was. Jesse James hideout. Come find us. Okay, so darling, I've been driving up and down the highways and byways looking for the perfect spot, somewhere secluded, where no one would think to look, with a little bit of space. And I know you always like to place near the water. I'll find something soon. Just keep biding your time and don't let on. So he was in Columbus, Ohio with this one. Powhatan, Michigan, 1969. Johnny Appleseed.
Aha! They were really gonna run away together, huh?
He thought so anyway. Whoever he was.
Why do you think Grandma decided not to run off with him?
Well, maybe she just came to her senses. She could have gotten swept up in all the emotions and everything after Father died, and then
Or something happened to the guy.
She thought better of it.
Maybe. Or...
Maybe he thought better of it. Maybe something super messed up happened.
maybe something super messed up happened.
Like what?
Okay. He was driving on these secluded back roads and whatnot, and he picks up a hitchhiker. And the hitchhiker gets in, and he asks him where he's headed. And the hitchhiker says, all the way to the end of the line, man. And the hitchhiker's just staring off into the distance like he's lost at some faraway place. And then all of a sudden, with no warning, he pulls out this huge rusty Bowie knife.
It's actually pronounced Bowie.
What? No, it's like the last name, like David Bowie.
Different last name. Bowie.
Are you just messing with me?
No, that's how it's pronounced.
Okay, well, anyway, maybe this guy got killed by a crazy hitchhiker. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that would be super messed up.
Okay, St. Benedict's Messenger. Okay, so that was just stuff about the church. Get discouraged, don't get panicky. Okay, Fallout. Yeah, I'm not gonna like read all of those. I'll just read the stuff that looks relevant or somewhat interesting. Ooh. Again, it's a stuffed animal.
Oh, look at this big pink guy.
Kurt won that from me at the fair.
Oh, who's Kurt, Mom?
We met at the drive-in diner.
You had a summer fling? Was he cute?
I thought he was very handsome. And he rode a motorcycle.
Motorcycle.
Oh my god, a bad boy? Did you roller skate his order out to him on his motorcycle? How did that work?
He parked the motorcycle and sat at a table inside.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Sorry, getting caught up on the details here, but tell me more about Kurt.
Honestly, I fell for him pretty hard that summer. It was pretty,
Cool. On his motorcycle?
He was very romantic.
Oh, no.
No, not like that. Well, a little like that.
Oh, no. So, what happened? Did you break up with him, or...
I don't remember. It was just a summer thing. It doesn't really matter.
Wow. Did I hit a nerve?
Hey, maybe we should keep looking around
Probably
for
broke
more
up with her.
relevant things.
Okay, so we have to go outside, I take it?
What's in here?
That's just August's old room. Let's try and find some other way in.
Okay, so we can't get into August's room from the outside. Maybe there's another way in. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go this way. Aha, so this is how we get into the crawl space.
So, this is how we get into the crawl space?
Figured it would
You
be in
keep
the back.
saying we.
So, this is how intrepid people with an innate sense of curiosity get into the crawl space?
Among other personality traits, yes.
Fine then. I'll go it alone. You're probably too frail to get in here anyway. Those creaky knees of yours.
Wow. Okay, into the filthy crawl space you go.
See you on the other side.
That's it. Insult your mother before you go into a crawl space. Maybe she won't let you out. Ugh. This is like other games I've played before. Usually something jumps out at me. Oh, there's something over there. Ew, bones.
Oh. Cool.
Oh.
This is good. Mom's gotta see this.
Okay, so this, I'm writing you from our new home right on the water. I was looking and looking, and I realized there's no better home for us than one we could just pull up anchor and split if we needed to. So I bought us a houseboat. It's really something else. Bought it from an older fellow who'd kept it perfect. It was just done having to maintain it in his autumn years. I cannot read today. There's a rumor they're going to dam this river up, but that's a long time coming if it happens at all. Now, just to get you and those kids moved up here, I hope it's a good summer, right back discreetly, and let's make plans for the big move. Something I've learned since Leo died is that being loaded with cash is the only way to live. Get ready to leave all your worries behind. Okay, so obviously she was left into debt. That's why she took out 3 mortgages, probably. Okay, so there's the houseboat. Okay. How did that get down here, though? Like, slip through the crack? Maybe she just dumped it there? So we see the door there. How we get in?
Mom, I found a way in. Hang on, I'll open the back door. Hey, Mom, I found something. Look, look.
Another letter.
He wanted to live with Grandma on a boat. Maybe we can figure out where the boat was by looking at the photo.
It looks like, well, it looks like a boat.
A houseboat.
Can't see much of the surrounding area.
It's near trees? Maybe we can look for some of those.
A place in Canada with trees.
Oh yeah, that really narrows it down. Oh, why was my camera up like that? Okay, so we got a map. Kurt, about 2 hours drive. Oh, hey, Mom.
What's this about?
Oh, that was the town where Kurt lived. You know, we were a summer thing, but we were planning on how we could keep seeing each other once we both went home after the summer. I guess I was feeling pretty lost. I latched onto him and held on tight. He became my plan for how I would be okay.
Maybe he's still up there.
That didn't work out?
And he's single.
Yeah, like these things often do.
So how'd you end up with Dad?
Sorry?
Well, you didn't end up with Kurt. How'd you end up with Dad?
Oh, it was a lot of years later that I met your dad. After college, I moved back to Greenville for my bookkeeping job. It was actually when I was in one of the first plays I performed in at the Andromeda. Your dad was in the audience. He hung around outside the stage door after the show and flagged me down. He said there was a problem with the production. He was so distracted by my beauty that he couldn't pay attention to anything else going on in the play.
Wow. Oh, that's so romantic. Oh, that's so lame. That's kind of sweet.
That's so romantic. It's like something out of a rom-com.
I found it endearing at the time. He was very persistent.
Was Dad big into local theater?
No. He told me later that he'd actually been at the play on a date with someone
Oh my
else.
God, that's so
He told
scummy.
her he needed to head home, then hung around the theater. to
That's
talk to me.
scummy.
Wow. Bold. Did you find that endearing?
I guess at the time I found it flattering. And a little funny. I should have realized it was a red flag.
Big one. Wait, are you saying Dad cheated on you? Don't go there.
Wait,
Well, we're going to ask it because it's available.
Are you saying Dad cheated on you?
Oh, God, no. No. Just, you know, it's a sleazy move.
So, not the kind of thing Kurt would have done?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you remember... Well, did it seem like Grandma wanted to...
Leave my father? I mean, I guess when I was around your age, I started wondering why they were together in the first place. They didn't seem to...
make sense together?
Yeah.
Huh. I remember when I started wondering that about you and Dad. Why you were together. You're both so different. Did you used to have more in common?
Well, when you're together at first, everything about each other is new. It can cover up a lot of things. But when you get used to each other, that's when it can be hard. But sometimes, you know, by that point, it's too late.
Too late.
Because you're already married, because you have a kid. Oh, man, I don't know which one to say. Let's go with married.
Because you're already married?
I know you said that you didn't know if you were going to get married, but if you do, just don't rush into it.
So you wish you'd never married Dad? You wish you hadn't gotten married in the first place. And that I wasn't around. I'm sure it would have made your life a lot easier.
Honey, that's not how it is. It's not as simple as that, and it's not because of you. There's a lot more to it. We'll talk about it someday.
When's someday?
Not today.
Then when?
Not today.
I mean, they look happy. Look like a happy family. But looks can be deceiving.
Go mechanics! Oh man, I forgot that August had this. I let her keep it when I moved into the van.
But August didn't even go to Fort State.
She almost did. We were both so excited to, growing up. Don't you remember Grandma talking about how much she loved it?
I remember her talking about how sexist it was.
Yeah, well, everything was sexist back then. But we're a Ford State family. You'll be a triple legacy.
Okay, I'm not going to be a triple legacy. I don't even know if I want to go to college. Yeah, I guess. I mean, since she doesn't sound like she really wants to. But let's go with, we'll say this one since Mom wanted us to talk her mind a little bit more.
I go to college.
What do you mean you don't know if you want to go to college? Of course you're going.
I can make my own choices.
What kind of choice is that? To be broke?
I'm not gonna be broke. I've been working really hard on my design business. And August didn't go to college.
August was lucky. She's talented, but she's also lucky.
When I'm 18.
Look, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's not a discussion.
Fine.
There.
Well, howdy there. What's your name, buddy?
And that bed's still like nicely made. Board
No
game.
video games back then, I guess. Poor, deprived kids. Oh, how fun. Wait, did they not get to use these?
Michigan State Fair, Hayride, and Drive-In Theater. I'm gonna say that's the keys. Take.
Aha! This must be the key to the van.
Another board game. Fork on the floor. Okay, this looks like the hand of August. This looks like the hand of a bootlegger.
I'd recognize that penmanship anywhere.
This piece was clearly done by an accomplished artist.
A cartographic prodigy? Do you think there'd be anything there to dig up that was left behind? It'd be like a time capsule.
Maybe she was gonna come back for it later. It was her first investment.
She got started early. I don't know. Let's just go see what it is.
Okay, so I found a map to buried treasure in August's room. Could it be the fabled bootlegger gold? Probably not, but it might be something cool. The X marks the spot near the doghouse. Paints. More paints. Okay, so it says, Dear August, you were upset after that happened today. You were upset after what happened today, and that's all right. You needed time to yourself instead of talking to me, but that's all right too. But upset as you are, you need to remember boys only tease girls because they like them or because they're different. You cannot control the cruelty of others, but you can discourage it through your own appearance and behavior or learn to play along. It's time to grow up now. I know you will. Love, Mother. I don't know if I agree with this advice. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
fair enough. You gotta go along to get along.
Oh, that's not what this is. She's telling her to act her age, not conform.
Isn't that the same thing?
Of course not.
yeah, that's what I was
What
thinking. It
happens
was
if you
more.
don't look out and meet friends who you get along with perfectly? I feel like there are people for everyone, but what if you never meet them? Ships in the night.
Most people meet them later in life. Meeting a good friend in grade school is incredibly lucky.
But what does someone like that do? Just have no friends? Get bullied by a bunch of twerps? Grandma just wanted her to have friends. Don't act like you didn't buy me hush puppies in 7th grade.
You said you wanted those.
I wanted them because I wanted to have friends, not because I thought they were cute.
That's terrible. Those were expensive.
So what? So you compromise a little aesthetically and you can maintain your interior, individuality. You know what I mean? Clothes are the most boring form of expression. What am I gonna do? Get a nose ring to be different so I can look like every other person with a nose ring?
You are a very strange teenager, Tess.
See? I've maintained my individuality.
Oh my god,
Ooh,
Aunt
Ouija
August.
board.
I have so many questions.
Nope. Those are bad. We're gonna put that down. That's why I never use them in Demonologist. I leave that to everybody else. Okay, so let's see what this says. Flip over. Oh, there's more stuff. Okay. Okay, so The Mean Boys by August Devine. One day, August rode her bike to town because of how sunny it was. Because it was sunny, her friend Nightshade had to follow behind her under the trees because he lives in the shade and shadows and can't go in the sun. August laughed as Nightshade ran along under the trees, and she and Nightshade made jokes together. When August and Nightshade got to town, there were boys outside the general store. They saw August's special tie that made her safe, but it didn't make her safe from... Okay, so we got to turn it around. Them. The Mean Boys came closer. They said, "Who are you talking to, and what are you wearing, stupid?" August said, "My dad's tie." The Mean Boys said, "Your dad must be stupid." August was crying, but the Mean Boys didn't care. They laughed and laughed. August looked for Nightshade, but Nightshade couldn't help, because he was trapped in the shade under the tree far away. When the Mean Boys went away, August went under the tree with Nightshade. August's special tie was all dirty. She gave Nightshade a hug to feel better, but it didn't help enough. That's sad.
Poor kid. Did she get made fun of a lot? At school and stuff?
I think she got picked on when she was little, but she toughened up. I guess right around this age, when we came back from our last summer trip.
What changed?
I don't know.
Well, something did. Okay, so let's, wonder if I should look in the van first. Gotta look in the doghouse as well. Let's go ahead and do the van.
Oh, it's everything I'd imagined. It's got an ugly lamp, an acoustic guitar, a concerning scent of mold?
I mean, what do you expect? It's been under this carport for 30 years. That's why I'm not coming inside.
Okay, I'll just look around and get out. It is kind of gross in here.
Okay, records, record player.
Ah, alas. Not so groovy anymore. Wow.
Death of a
Mom was even
salesman.
into theater back then. Huh.
In the School for Scandal.
Wow. Brutal, Lori. Brutal. But kind of fair.
Okay, so dear Opal, are you getting my letters? I haven't heard from you since you told me about Kurt. I've been writing you every week. Things at the park are lame. All the fun people left, and now it's just me, Gordon, and the dorks from Sandusky. If I don't get anything back, I'm going to assume you're just too preoccupied with Kurt to write to me. At least one of us is having fun. I'll talk to you when school starts, I guess, unless I'm too busy. Lori. Oh. Old nail polish. More records. Murder at Montague Manor. Tar pick on the floor. Nothing much in... Oh, wait. Pick up a letter.
Holy shit.
I see Babe. Babe, this summer's been real out there, but I've got to split. I'm not hip to another winter with snow. I'm on my bike headed to Cali. Look me up if you're ever out that way, Kurt. Oh, he left her. Wait, can I take it? Did I take it? I think I did. I'm not sure. Owner manual. Screwdriver. Yeah, I think I took the letter. Because it would have went back in there and if I didn't. Okay, so I think I've gotten everything out of here. Let's exit the
How
van.
was the stuff? Funky as you'd hoped?
Well, I found,
This note from Kurt, just a screwdriver and a glove box. That's it.
this. You guys didn't just drift apart at the end of the summer, did you?
No.
He left.
I came to work at the diner one night, and they said someone had left a note for me. And
You couldn't even tell her to her face.
Stupid thing.
That sucks, Mom.
I just felt like such an idiot. I'd put all my energy into planning how we'd be able to stay together, planning how our life was going to be, planning how he'd be the answer for how I was going to be okay. And then one day, this. I don't know if I've ever cried as much as I did for the week after I got this.
Seems like an asshole. He seems like maybe he just wanted something different than you. No, he seems like an asshole because he
seems
could
like an
have
asshole.
waited to talk to her.
Hey, language.
Sorry, but he was.
Sorry.
In this case, it's okay.
Well, in that case, don't push it.
Well, in that case,
What an asshole! Ass! Butt! Crap!
All right, enough. There was a lesson I should have learned that summer. You can't rely on other people.
what?
If you put your trust in other people, if you expect them to be there for you,
They're always going to
one
let
day
you down.
they won't be.
Yep. So you just shouldn't have friends or relationships? No, you're right. No, I mean, I think she feels that way because she's been hurt so many times, but I mean, you can't live your life like that, but I get it.
So what? You shouldn't have friends or relationships?
Well, no, I just mean you can care about other people, but you have to be ready for them to go away and be okay on your own when they do.
Are you... You're making it sound like... Are you saying Dad left you? I thought you said you both agreed to get divorced.
Well, either way, he's not here, is he?
Mom, what happened? With you and Dad splitting up? He always makes it sound like you wanted him to leave, but...
He does?
I mean,
If he's telling you I wanted this, See? This is why you need to be okay on your own. If you're fine on your own, when they leave, you don't have to feel this way. Remember that.
I also found this little screwdriver.
Okay. That might come in handy.
Okay, so now that we've been in the van, we're going to go over to the dog house. And I think that's the last thing to do in this area, but I'm assuming that's going to give us something on where we have to be next. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, did something pop up there and I missed it? Maybe, maybe not. Can't crouch or anything. Let's see, can I pull up my tab? Yes, I found a map to a buried treasure in August's room. Could it be the fabled bootlegger gold? Probably not. Excuse me. But it might be something cool. The X marks a spot near the doghouse. Oh, maybe it's like, that's where the... Well, no. I mean, it says near the... Oh, there we go.
You ready to unearth this mystery?
You are
Just took
really
me a
getting
second.
into the mess on this trip. Crawling through old crawl spaces, digging in the dirt.
It's for the sake of the adventure, Mom.
Don't let me stop you.
Ooh, what's this? Ooh. That's the tie. That was her dad's tie. Looks like her and her imaginary friend. Possibly. Oh, there's another note. Goodbye, Nightshade. Thank you for being my friend. I'll miss you, August.
So this is where August buried her feelings.
Mom! Come on, it's sad. What?
I don't know. Maybe we should keep it. Maybe August would want it.
I think so too. I think we should leave it here. No, I think we should.
I think so too.
She probably
put
meant
it
to
in
come
the
and get
car.
it at some point.
Welcome back, Nightshade.
Okay, so it turned out the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. JK. It was actually the grave of August's imaginary friend, Nightshade. I feel kind of bad for disturbing it. Okay, I mean, is there something else we're supposed to do?
What's in here?
That was my mom and dad's room.
Okay, so we hadn't gone through the whole
It was
house.
my mom's room last we were here.
Look, I think I could twist this open from the inside with that little screwdriver I found.
Hey, good work.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay, I'm gonna look through here real quick because we're obviously supposed to go in there at some point. It's probably where it's gonna continue. Oh, it's a hair clip. Comb. Photo. Oh, it's Mom. And she still has the same hairstyle.
Yes! It's here! It's really here! Photographic evidence of your roller skating waitress phase. I love it.
Okay, you were cute. You look like a real dork.
You are cute!
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, please, Mom, stop. You were cute then, and you're, hot mom now.
What?
According to the boys at school, you are my hot mom. You didn't know about this?
No! I am not.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. It's great having all the boys at school talking about how hot your mom is. It's great. Regardless, this photo of you is real neat, and I think we should keep it.
Sure. Why not?
Okay, so we found the photo. Newspaper clipping. Let's see, it says next time, let both your tempers simmer down before you try to make amends. Confidential to Precious Stone. You're young, idealistic, and you trust easily. You have an open heart and a lot of pain to heal. Don't let someone who's more flash than substance take advantage of that. Looking for advice? Write to Millie at P.O. Box 67100, Grand Rapids, Michigan for a personal reply. Enclose a stamped self-addressed envelope. Need help right away? Try Millie's new book, Just My 2 Cents. Available. Pick up a letter. Opal, I thought I was the one who was going to have all the fun this summer before Kurt. I'm so jealous. A Casanova with a motorcycle? Geez Louise, I've never been on a motorcycle. I've been seeing this boy named Gordon here. He's not as fun as Kurt, but he's cute and really sweet. He runs the log flume and he's into model airplanes and ham radio. No motorcycle for me. Write back soon and tell me everything. I need something to read before Gordon bores me to death talking about planes. Your very best log fluming, non-motorcycling friend, Lori.
Ooh, you made Lori jealous. But
Gordon doesn't sound so bad. What the hell's a ham radio?
Gordon doesn't sound so bad. He could operate the log flume. That's like a highly technical position. Impressive stuff. And model airplanes, good with his hands, and whatever the hell a ham radio is. That's probably cool too.
I think Lori ended up agreeing with you. She married him.
What? Gordon? What was their wedding like?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't able to make it. But sometimes these things do work out.
Ugh. Okay. Conditioner, shampoo, dirty bathtub. Oh, wonderful. Holes in the ceiling. Oh yeah, that's because I went straight out the door. I forgot that. That's right.
Freaky. Yet appealing. Oh, Grandma.
Those are funny. Oh, we got another postcard here. Okay, so Darlene, now wait. It sounds like someone's getting cold feet all of a sudden. We had a plan. Leo dies, I make tracks for the border, and when the dust settles, you follow me. This doesn't work if only one of us makes tracks. I've got everything you could ever hope for up here. A place of our own, a quiet little town where nobody knows our name, and a pile of cash that'll keep us going till who knows when. The kids will love it too. What kid wouldn't want to live on a boat? Get these silly ideas out of your head. Get back on track and we'll be together soon. Well, I mean, her kids don't even know him. Why would you just do that?
Would you have loved living on a boat?
I don't think so. I wonder what age he thought I was. He couldn't have thought a teenage girl would want to... Wait. I hadn't even thought of that. My mother was just gonna take me and August, and we were all gonna run off to Canada? I mean, of course she wasn't just gonna leave us behind, but...
Sounds like Grandma had some big plans worked up.
Well, look, he said she started having cold feet. And she must have written him back and said she wasn't sure if she could come after all.
You think she realized that maybe her kids wouldn't have been so happy moving onto a boat with some random man in Canada? Can I start calling him Canada Man?
You can call him whatever you want. This is so strange.
Love makes you do crazy things.
Love or grief?
Both?
Oh, wait. I wanted to see where was that one. Okay, we got the Bible. An astrology book. What, I can't open these drawers? That's new. Perfume. King, Queen, Royal Flush.
Oh, my mom loved this desk. I remember when she brought it home from the flea market.
Jeez, how many desks did Grandma have?
Kind of a lot, I guess. I mean, she was a writer. She liked to move around.
Well, let's see what she was hiding in here. Ugh, it's locked. This gives me an idea.
The little key from Grandma's diary. I'll simply smash it open. How about the key?
From Grandma's diary?
Right.
There we go. Okay, it says, Helen, you can't just leave me here. I did all this for you, all for you, and those are my kids too, you know. I need to have a right. I knew it. That's what I was going to say. I bet they were his kids, and their dad wasn't their biological father. Pierre Lautrec. Okay.
What's that?
What? I'm sorry. What?
What does he mean? When he says those are his kids? Was Grandpa Leo not your real dad?
No, maybe she was having an affair.
Could that have been why he was trying to run away with you and August and Grandma Helen?
I can't even imagine.
Look, Mom. Look. This one. This note. It has a return address. Pierre Lautrec, Box 9, Hop 2 Lake, Carndale, Ontario.
We should go check it out. Do you want to check it out?
We should go check it out.
What? No.
No, but
Tess, we already drove however many hours up here and dug around getting dirty and all this stuff. I'm not driving us to Canada based on some return address from over 30 years ago. We have the rest of the house to pack up, and I still need to call the electric company to schedule our end of the service, which I probably should have done sooner, and...
Mom, stop.
This is your father we're talking about here. It's not about it's about who you really are. The house can wait a day. This can't. You're going to pass up a trip to Canada? Let's go with this
The
one.
house can wait a day. This can't.
The house actually can't wait.
A day? I mean, come on. It can't be that far of a drive. It says it's right across the border. And if we don't do it now, you think we're really ever gonna come back? You could find out who this guy really was. Who your father really was. Who we really are. But not if we just turn around and go home.
Okay, listen.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not doing this because of your sterling rhetorical skills. You didn't win this one. I just happen to agree with you. I do want to know who my mother might have been mixed up with, and why she never told me about it, and who my real father is. And if we go check out this address, we might find nothing. But we might find something. So if one more day of driving is all it takes to find out one way or the other...
Then why not, right?
Right.
Glad I could convince you.
No, you just happen to be right.
Exactly. Glad you came around to see things my way in the end. Okay. Should we get going? It's getting dark.
Yeah. Let's find somewhere to stay for the night. We'll look up directions. Get back on the road in the morning.
Hotel night. We're getting room service. Thank you, Mom. Best weekend ever.
But we didn't find that hidden fortune you were so excited about.
Yeah. Maybe it's on the other side of the border.
Maybe. Come on, let's get out of here.
No, I want to look at the other stuff. Okay, so what the heck? Is this Pierre Lautrec guy Mom's real dad? Scandal. We found an address for some place in Canada. We've got to go check it out. A time to hit the road. Okay, sympathy card. Our condolences, our thoughts are with you, Janet and David Richards. With our deepest sympathies. Our thoughts are with you, Helen. So sorry to hear about your, I can't read that. I'm going to have to hear about your loss. Please let me know if there's anything we can do. The Saltzmans. Now, with the Kurtzef and then being on the screen, it's a little hard to make it out. Anything else? Wait, did that say pin? Okay, I don't see anything else. Okay, so let's head out. We're heading to Canada. On the road again.
All right. Time to order that room service.
This is not the kind of place that has a room service. I'm sorry.
What?
Hotels do room service. This is a motel.
Just like the summer place was a mobile home and not a trailer.
Right. But the other way around. But there's a restaurant and lounge right next door, though. I'm gonna head down there and get us dinner, okay? And I'm going to have a cocktail while I wait. It's been a long day. I'll be back with something to eat soon.
Well, all right. That's almost like room service.
What do you want to eat?
Oh. Burger?
Burger it is. Do your homework.
Yeah. Okay, I knew I shouldn't have brought my backpack on this trip. Now Mom expects me to do my homework. Well, I guess there's not much else to do cooped up in this motel room.
Notify the blah blah blah. Beware. Be sure. Got it.
Mom's taking some pills. Toiletries, mouthwash. Yeah, this is the cleanest bathroom I've seen so far.
Oh, how lovely. Dirt-flavored water. No thanks.
Got coffee, regular and decaf. Oh, goody. There's nothing on TV.
Ooh, a visitor's guide. Oh.
Explore beautiful Powhatan. Official Visitor's Guide of 2001. Somebody drew on it. Pen. Nope, there's the Bible. Oh, it's always in the hotels. Or motel as we're staying in. Okay, Dad. Hey, Tessa Bear, hope you had a good day. Busy with some work late tonight, but we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thinking of you always, Dad. Okay, hey, Frankie, we survived the abandoned summer home. And how haunted was it? Very, extremely, a little. Not really. Oh, I did go in a weird crawl space, though. Sounds spooky. Yeah, not haunted, just spooky. Speaking of spooky, how did your mom react to you telling her about Nevada? Shut up, LOL. I didn't tell her. Why are you so obsessed with that? You need to tell her. What if she doesn't let you go? I'm gonna, and she'll let me go. Just do it now. Okay, I will when it's the right time. When? IDK. So, did you find what you were looking for? Yes and no. We are heading up to Canada tomorrow. What? Yo, we found some stuff about who my grandpa might have really been. We're going to see if we can find out more about him. What? You might be part Canadian? Yeah, 1/4 maple syrup running through my blood. I'll call and tell you about it when we're home. Reception out here is bad. We're in a weird little motel for the night. It's pretty cool. It sucks. I'll go pretty cool. It's cool. It's old and vintage, and my mom's getting me a burger from the bar. That's awesome. Well, have you looked around the motel room? Is there anything weird in there? Probably. If I find anything weird, I'll text you about it. Text Dad, put phone back. Put phone in pocket. Ooh, we should probably put our phone in pocket. Our mom might see the message. Hi, Dad. What's up, Tessa Bear? Nothing, just gonna cross the Canadian border soon. Wanted to say hi. Had a question. It's about you and Mom. I feel a bummer incoming, but okay. Well, you always said Mom wanted you to leave, and that's why you're not living with us anymore. But Mom said you were the one that wanted to leave, so I'm confused. She said that, huh? Well, I'd say it was mutual, kid. But I had a big opportunity out here, and I had to take it. I understood why your mom didn't want to come along, and that's okay. That's why you left home and quit Video Galaxy and everything. It's not the same without you here or at the store. Oh, I'm sure the store is even better without me. Who wants their dad as their boss? But you made the store so fun. The window and displays and the Halloween costume contest and movie quote trivia, the new manager's just boring. So what is your big opportunity out there? Well, I headed out here for a new biz venture, and I'm in the investment stage. Can't wait to tell you more about it, but just wouldn't feel comfortable till I know it's going to pan out. Just want to make sure everything's perfect for when I tell you more. Dude, whose dad writes like that? I don't believe he would. Remember when you were little and you would work on the book you drew me for weeks and wouldn't let me peek at it till it was all done? I've still got that book right here with me, and you didn't want me to see it till you had it all perfect. This is just like that. You still have that? Okay. You still have that? Yeah, I'd never part with it. No way, no how. I just don't want to disappoint you by jumping the gun. You understand, don't you, kiddo? Yeah, I can't wait to hear more. Soon, I hope. Got to get back to it. Love you, Tessavere. Love you too. Talk to you later. Okay, put phone back in pocket. I'm going to put the phone in my pocket. Okay, Francine wants to hear about weird stuff in here. I should text message her if I find anything interesting. Well, so far we haven't found anything. Oh, there's the TV remote. Can I use the remote on the TV? No. But I took the remote. That's weird. Okay, I've got a calculator. Got my pen. Do homework until Mom comes back.
Hey, it's burger time. How's that homework coming along?
Fine. How was the restaurant?
Overpriced. But I guess that's the price you pay for convenience. Here's your burger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. I'm gonna call August.
Tell her I said hi.
August? Guess where I am? At a motel in Powhatan. Tess and I took a little road trip. She says hi. We paid a visit to the old summer house. You remember the summer house? Mobile home. Yes, it's still there. Anyway, we came away with some questions about Mom and Dad.
Oh, that'll be an interesting conversation. This burger is my rival, and I will defeat it. Eat burger. Lo, I have vanquished the mighty burger. That's too hard to hear. Increase turnout in drama to improve word of mouth. What t-shirts, posters in local schools, actors, directors give lectures. Found a note my mom wrote on a bar napkin. Uh-oh, what's it say? It's notes about our theater, like how to get more people to go. Thought a bar napkin would be more interesting. Business must be worse than usual. These ideas are tame. We need to punch it up. We run down the street launching fireworks yelling, theater! I get my plane to spell out, see plays in the sky. We go to the elementary school play and boo, better acting in Andromeda. Whoa. What? Kids bounce back. I'm envisioning the backstage mom rage. Maybe Napkin's thoughts win. See the TV now? No. Oh, did Mom go to the bathroom? I thought she was in the... I thought she went outside. I just found some pills in my mom's suitcase. Don't text Francine about this. I'm gonna text her. Ooh, what kind? Fluoxetine? I don't know what that is. Yeah, me neither. Maybe stop snooping in your mom's stuff. Hey, don't tell me what to do. Oh, my mom's sleep shirt. What's a sleep shirt? At some point, adults get them. They're from a concert or college. Which is this? My mom's college. That's cool. I don't know. I think I might go right to work after high school. My mom would explode, though. You're gonna hate this? What? Your mom is right. You should go to college. You can do your ideas after. School is long. School is expensive. Ugh, it's expensive. Instead, I could have a pool. So it's education or a pool? Yes, I choose pool. I will shut up, but you should go. You're too smart. You need to show them. Yeah. Anything text about that? No. Text about the coffee? No. Can't text about the lame TV or my burger. I'm gonna help my dad with dinner. Have a good drive to Canada. Don't let the moose bite. Okay, we'll finish our homework.
Do you think... Could Dad have... Yeah, she's here. Hold on.
She wants to talk to you. I'm going out for a smoke. Back in a few.
Hello, Teresa.
Hi, Aunt August.
This is all... It's pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's one word for it.
How do you feel about it?
I think it's pretty exciting. I think it's pretty depressing. I don't know what to think. I mean, it's exciting, but at the same time, like, her grandma might have had an affair with another man. Let's go with this
I
one.
think it's pretty depressing.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I wouldn't think Grandma would do something like that. Have an affair.
Yeah, me neither. But it was a different time back then, I guess.
Pretty rich of her to specialize in giving other people advice.
Yeah. Ugh. Advice is something I don't miss. I was still pretty young when our dad died, so I think this is all a lot harder on your mom than on me. I never really knew him.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I've spent enough on therapy to almost be over it. Did you guys find anything out there? I haven't been since we were kids.
Nightshade, your old art.
We found your old friend, Nightshade.
Oh, Nightshade. I'd forgotten about him.
Kind of a spooky name.
Yeah, I was a spooky kid. You know, our dad dying really did shake me up. Nightshade was to try and fill that void, I guess.
That must have been hard.
Yeah. What about the house? What was it like?
It was pretty beat up.
Yeah. I'm surprised it was still standing.
I guess part of me hoped we could just move out there.
Move out there? Oh my gosh. You're breaking my heart. You'd rather live in the middle of nowhere than in Chicago?
What?
With me, in the townhouse. Didn't your mom say?
Oh.
No. What about Mom? Can she stay with you?
Of course, both of you. But she doesn't want to.
What do you mean?
She... Look, you should talk to her about it. It isn't my place.
Why didn't...
Oh, hold on. Work is calling. I gotta go. Love you, Teresa.
Love you too, Aunt August.
Oh, so Mom's kind of keeping some stuff from us as well. Let's get that from Grandma. Go to bed. Oh, there's still nothing on TV. Oh, I didn't look at the tissue box. Mom, you got some explaining to do. Find Mom and go to bed.
And Jocelyn is looking at him, and it's so obvious that she forgot her line. And of course she did, because she only got off book a few days before. And he's just staring at her.
Uh-huh.
And Todd needs her to say it, otherwise the whole scene makes no sense, and it's dead quiet. It's opening night. And so then she just says, "Who are you? The Pirate of Penzance?" Tess,
What?
are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm listening.
If you want to just drive quietly for a while, that's fine. I can do that.
Okay, this drive is so freaking boring. I wonder what's going on with Dad and Francine.
Where's my cell phone? Did I put it in the glove box?
Well, I put it in my pocket last night.
Oh no.
What?
My cell phone. I left my cell phone at the hotel.
Are you sure?
I put it in my pocket,
Yes,
I thought.
looked
But
everywhere. It's not in the glove box. It's not in my backpack. I don't have the charger either. I must have left it on the charger at the hotel.
we have to go back and get it. We have to go back and get it. I need my phone. I mean, you don't need it, but...
We have to go back and get it.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already. We
Just
are not
pick it on the way
driving all
back.
the way back to the motel just so you can have
I mean,
your
they'll probably
phone
keep
for one
it.
day.
You don't understand.
It might be gone if we don't go back for it. Francine is going to be worried about me. I just need it.
It might be gone if we don't go back for it.
I'm sure it'll be in the motel Lost and Found. We can pick it up on the way home.
Mom, we have to turn around. We haven't been driving for an hour.
Yes, we have. We left 1 hour and 18 minutes ago.
Well, we can drive faster on the way back.
I am not breaking the speed limit and getting pulled over and getting a ticket because you can't wait till tonight to get
You know, I wouldn't have left my phone there if it wasn't for you. You were lying to me, and I was so distracted. And now you won't even go back. And
Hold on. I was lying to you? When was I lying to you?
You never told me about the pills you were taking. You didn't tell me we could stay with August. I'm not going to bring up the pills. I'm going to go with this
tell
one.
me we could stay with August. Why would you just lie to me and say August was unwilling to help us?
I didn't lie. She doesn't want to help. Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why that's a bad idea.
At least we'd be sleeping in a bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna sleep in the car. I'll figure something out.
Aren't you concerned? We have no plan. You have no plan.
I have a plan. Money might be tight, but it's not like I don't have a job.
If you and Dad were still together, where do you think we'd be right now? Why are you so disinterested in my business? Why don't you like August? I'm more curious why she doesn't like her sister. There has to be more there.
Excuse me? Where did you get that idea?
You always act like she's a pain when she's just trying to help. It's like you're jealous of her.
First of all, I am not jealous of her. It's a lot easier to make money when you live by yourself, especially if you're so far away. Your own family is an afterthought. I had to do all the work for Grandma. August just stayed in Chicago.
You're making her sound so selfish. She's not like that.
You've never lived with her, Tess. It's not gonna be like your little vacation. August thinks she knows what's best for everyone. I can't be around someone like that every day.
Wow. I can't imagine what that feels like. Do you think you're the only person with problems and the rest of us are just running around doing whatever? You're exhausting. No wonder Dad left.
Don't bring your dad into this.
Why not? Why can't we talk about Dad? Actually talk about Dad for once. The divorce,
I don't want to have this discussion right now.
Fine. You don't want to have this discussion? I'll just find out when I go to Nevada.
What?
When I see Dad when I go
Uh-oh.
next month.
You're not going to Nevada next month.
Yes, I am. I already have the tickets.
What do you mean? With what money?
From my business, I'm going.
From your business. I can't believe you. That you would go behind my back?
If you just told me what was happening, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to ask Dad to tell me the truth.
The truth? Please. Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? You want to know what's the truth? Fine. Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual. I divorced him. Your father announced he was going to Reno to become a full-time gambler and
Oh my
expected
gosh.
me to say, "Oh, sure, honey. Feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What kind of person would think a marriage could work with that kind of distance? So then I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent, and I have to be the mean mom and do all the work. So I divorced him. I'm sure he's just as proud of his new job as I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now. So sure, go to Nevada, ask him all about it. I'm sure he'll tell you the truth.
Not only did I lose my phone, but I got in a fight with Mom. This sucks. I guess now we're just going to sit here in silence until we get to the stupid houseboat. What a fun road trip. That was sarcastic. I'm gonna jump out the car.
It's a dead end.
Oh, I could have said something terrible.
It's not a dead end. We just have to get out and walk.
Where, Tess?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I think it's through here. Thanks for the help, by the way.
Look, I know you're upset. We both are. Let's just get in, see what we can find about Pierre, and get out. Before I change my mind.
Agreed.
Okay, so well, looks like we finally made it to the houseboat we saw in the picture. Most likely owned by the mystery man, aka Pierre Lautrec. Whatever we find here better be worth it. I have a feeling he's probably not here. There's graffiti. That's weird that there's like a little gate there. Oh, wow. Yeah, nobody lives here. Oh, Lautrec.
Lautrec? That's the name of the mystery man. Think he's got mail? Guess we'll never know. It's locked anyway.
Maybe that's for the best. Tampering with other people's mail is illegal.
Look, nobody lives here anymore, okay? Whatever's in there is fair game. Okay, so we found a mailbox labeled Lautrec. We can't get into it, though. Mom says it would be illegal, but that's quitter talk. Nobody lives here. Nobody uses this dock anymore. The houseboat is run aground. Except for people that come out here and hang out and drink. Do not enter. Well, now that makes me want to enter. Don't tell me not to do something. I'm going to want to do it. That's weird. Ew, spider web. Ow, I got hit with the door. What the hell was that? I heard something. It's probably a raccoon.
Pierre! Pierre was here.
Looks like we're on the right track.
This means you, Pierre. Okay, it says, please remember this is a shared facility for all residents who fish off of their boats on the dock. If you borrow equipment to clean or prepare your catch, return it to its storage space like in ordinary fashion. But if you clean your catch on the workbenches here, please clean up thoroughly before retiring for the evening. We all rely on one another's consideration to keep the fishing shack in good shape. This means you, Pierre. St. Jude Dam gets go ahead. No fireworks. Tell Rammstein no on St. Jude something. Okay, all docked vessels must be removed prior to October 1st, 1974 due to the scheduled completion of the St. Jude River Dam project. No exceptions by authority of Algama Municipal Building. Or Board. I don't know where building came from. Generous reward. Wolverine logo. If you see it, please bring it back to Dave. Fishing lure. It's got googly eyes. Plate. Gross. Why is that oar sticking through the window? Somebody tried to break in here?
Is that dried blood? Ew. Ew. Why on earth did I just touch that?
Because I could? I mean, you didn't have a problem digging through the trash can. Besides, it's probably like strawberry jam or something. Somebody had a peanut butter and jelly. Ugh, I get tetanus from those. I'm not allowed to touch the trash, eh, Mom? But you'll let me pick up the decrepit knives. Makes sense.
Yikes. Somebody has anger issues. Couldn't just set down the knife gently, could ya?
Well, it's also more ominous looking like that. More fishing lures. Hat. They clip through the stuff. It's a toilet with manky boots in it. Fishing pole. Okay, I don't see anything in here. I don't think I missed anything. I mean, I know this wasn't the main place we were supposed to go, but I always like to search everywhere. If you know me, I like to do that.
How are we supposed to get on board?
Maybe there's something around here we can use.
Okay, so we want to get across to the boat, but if we try to jump that gap, we'll break our shin bones. Maybe there's something around here that we can use to get across. How about this board?
This is so stupid. We're trespassing. We need to go back home.
No, we're not.
But
No, this is
What if
abandoned.
you fall off and break your neck, Tess? Or who knows what's even in that boat? Or if the floorboards are all rotted, or...
But we're already here. And the trailer home...
Mobile home.
The mobile home was fine. I just think... If we go back now, what's the point? Don't you want to know what happened to Grandma? To find Pierre?
Okay, fine. You stay here, and I'll see what I can find.
No. You can't go in without me.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Tess. No matter how grown up you think you might be, I'm still your mother.
You're right. I'm sorry. We've done all of this so far together. I just don't want to give that up.
All right. We'll do it together, but I should go first.
No, I should go.
No way! What if you fall off?
I could say the same to you. I should go first. I'm not gonna let my poor, aged mother walk across a rickety bridge before I'm sure it's safe.
Let's flip a coin. Call it heads or tails.
Ooh, no, we're gonna go tails.
Tails. I won!
Just be careful and stay away from the edge.
Okay, well, before I do that, I'm gonna look over here, see if there's anything over here. Besides some graffiti. Nope. No, somebody mark that out. I don't want to descend just yet.
Quite the party boat Pierre had going on here.
No kidding.
I kind of want to clean up the rest of these.
Ugh, why?
Okay, well, they're in the bucket except these two. Aren't you always talking about how important it is to recycle? It just feels like the right thing to do.
It just feels like the right thing to do.
That seems kind of futile. Gonna clean up the rest of this boat, too?
Maybe I will.
Maybe I'll sail away on it. It's a flare gun. Was that a canoe over there?
It's locked. This must be where the money is.
I seriously doubt that, but regardless, we'll have to...
Can I just kick it in?
I'd say you're free to try, but I don't want you hurting yourself.
How sturdy can it be? Ow. All right, pretty sturdy.
Probably find a key. So Pierre's office, whatever's in there, could blow the lid off this whole thing. Of course it's locked because nothing's ever easy. It's funny, that's locked, but the front door was not locked. Okay, I was surprised to receive another letter from you so soon. A houseboat, it's a romantic thought, living right on the water. But don't you suppose it might be a little too small for both of us and 2 children, including a teenager? Couldn't you have written to me before making this decision? We're still here, waiting for the heat to die down. Well, I'm excited to start our new life afresh. I have begun to rack up worries. How will the children react with all they've already been through? What do you suppose my parents will think? And us just disappearing? My poor mother, she's already lost a son-in-law. Won't people come looking for us? Are you sure there's no other way? Helen. Oh my god, what if she and this guy killed her husband?
A letter from Grandma.
Can you imagine if my mother had actually moved us up here to stay?
I'd be Canadian.
You wouldn't even exist.
Whoa. What?
Next, she wouldn't met her
Who
father.
knows if I would have had a daughter if my whole life had changed back then. I certainly wouldn't have met your father.
Wow. So, this is like looking into an alternate reality. I'd like to live in another reality.
Like what?
One where we were really rich, one where you and Dad were still together. I feel like a kid would be more wanting her parents to be
One
together.
where you and Dad were still together? I mean, I just wish you two were able to work things out.
Well, it's not possible. There's no way to that reality from here.
Ah, is that Grandma?
Wow. This is from when Grandma was really young.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
You look a lot like her.
Really? I always thought I looked more like my father.
Maybe you were just imagining things?
What? Oh, you mean because he might not have been my father? I suppose I can see the resemblance now that I think about it.
You have her smile.
Gentleman, the magazine for men. Let's see. 12-page pictorial of the girls of Iceland. Novella Istanbul by Night by Kamikaze, Arthur Richard Volpe. Winter Campus Fashions, Gentleman Interviews, director J.R. Ritter. Fiction by Richard Baker Norris and Robert Duarte. Humor by Hal Quinn and Ken McKay.
Wow. Cool.
Tess, don't touch that!
Why not? It's just as grimy as anything else in this boat. Plus, I want to find out what the Winter Campus Fashions were in 1968.
You don't know where that's been.
It's literally been right here for 30 years.
I mean before that. Like... Never mind. And I think it was fringed jackets.
The Winter Campus Fashions in 1968?
And patterned tights. But really? Put that down.
Cool. Nobody to spy on, Mel.
Okay, received from Mr. Pierre Lautrec, $3,000 in exchange for the houseboat, the Eidolon, H. Westner.
$3,000? For a houseboat?
Are you saying that's a lot or a little?
A lot, a little. That's a,
You
feels
said
like a lot.
$1968, right? I mean, $3,000 then is probably like
$10,000, $100,000, $1 million.
$10,000.
Yeah, probably around that. Maybe even more.
So, what else could you have bought for that much back then? A car? A nice car?
Probably. Maybe.
Yeah, so this crappy boat for the same amount you could buy, like, a sports car with? Seems like a lot.
But you can live on a houseboat.
You could live in a sports car if you don't have a very high standard of living.
Yeah, much higher standard of living on this rotting houseboat.
Okay, so travel expenses, tank of gas, $6.80, postcards, map, $1.22, lunch steak, $6, motel, $8, six-pack beer, $1.87, dinner burger, $3, stamps 1, breakfast 2, liquor, $17.75, $47.64, so $39,952.36.
Damn, 40 grand.
We've definitely found our man.
This must have been from when he drove up here. Imagine spending $6 on a steak lunch.
Or $7 for a tank of gas.
Did people just drink more back then?
Yeah, I think so. But this is a lot, even for 1968.
God, I wish we could go back to those prices. That'd be nice.
Boy,
Captain's hat.
really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we? Did the boat ever even leave this dock?
Have a lighter. Some sunglasses. Mug. Okay, that looks like all that there is here. So now we're gonna head down the ladders. Start on this side. Oh, we got a door there, okay. Okay, don't see anything around here, so we'll go through the door. Oh, it's locked, okay. Guess we're not going through the door. Okay, then we'll go up to the rear and see if we can get through that way. Looks like a door as well. Okay, there's a door. Let's check around here first.
Dodge this.
Okay, just like Silent Hill, just like the Swamp of Sadness, check out those trees.
Just like Silent Hill.
What?
Oh, it's this video game we played at Francine's
I had to
house.
pick that
It's a
one.
horror game. She really likes that stuff.
Seriously, Tess? You're thinking about video games right now?
It's foggy in the game.
Oh.
Okay, let's see if we can get through this door here. Oh good, this one's unlocked. This would be creepy.
This looks intense. What's the brushy thing for?
Put on shaving cream. Oh my gosh, this would have been their room.
Oh, it's for 4 players. Sorry, Pierre.
He even put the whole room together. Can I open the cabinet? There's a present in there. I can't. Okay, please don't go on about the silly ideas in my head. My concerns are far from silly. This affects us all. You say we'll have everything we could ever hope for, but I'm not the one who decided to run off across the border and have silly little Helen pick up her entire life and her children's lives at the drop of the hat to follow, no matter how much money was involved. I hope for things that money can't buy. Treasured friendships I've held since I was a girl, my relationship with my parents and siblings, satisfying work where I get to help people, my children to grow up in a loving company of their grandparents and their friends. These are the things you asked me to give up, and for what? Isolation, an unfamiliar place, a leaky boat, money to spend on what? What does it matter if everything else is lost? Helen. Dang.
You tell him, Grandma.
Yeah, not one to mince words.
All those years of writing advice columns paid off, I guess. Kinda nice that she was thinking about you guys, too. Not just uprooting your life, dumping you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it would have been like to grow up here.
You'd have to learn French.
Sacre bleu.
Oh no, it's already happening.
You get in the closet? No. I'm gonna look in the present. I wonder what's in there. Okay, we're going down the creepy hallway. Oh, in the kitchen. Oh, I can't see it. Okay, so robbers hit again in Porton. Local and state police are looking for a group of thieves who made off with an undisclosed amount of cash taken from Kleiman Clothers and burglary Saturday night. So he stole the money. According to state police, the men broke into the store around 1:20 a.m. They dismantled the store safe, taking the money bag before fleeing. There were no witnesses. We're encouraging local businesses to deposit all cash to their banks at the end of each business day, said Officer Randall Weston of the Porton Police. Until the burglars have been apprehended, it's too risky to leave any money in the store overnight. Michigan State Police have set up an anonymous tip line for any information on the identities of the thieves.
The burglary ring! Mom, Grandma's boyfriend here was a bank robber. Why else would he have this?
Maybe my mother sent it to him.
For what?
To keep him abreast of current events?
Oh, come on, Mom. Grandma had a thing going with a bank robber. How cool is that?
Well, okay, they didn't rob any banks. It was the jewelry counters at department stores and things like that.
Department store robber doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
And it wasn't robbery, it was burglary.
What's the difference?
A robbery is when you take something from someone under duress. A burglary, you take it when they're unaware, I think.
You think?
Listen, it's been a while since I've brushed up on my criminology.
And why are they so sure it was men?
What?
It says the men broke into the store, but there were no witnesses. So how do they know it was men?
You're thinking lady robbers.
Like Catwoman.
I like it. Very cinematic.
Great grandma was
You
a
think?
cat burglar.
Grandma could have helped.
Are you seriously asking if I think my mother was an accomplice in all this?
Why not? On second thought, I mean, well...
Why not?
She had 2 kids at home, and I just don't see it.
Seems like there was a lot about Grandma you weren't seeing.
Excuse me?
Am I wrong? Sorry, Mom. I'm sorry.
Am I wrong?
Maybe not.
Our grandma was a thief. Stuck on the door. A ledger. Oh, wrong button. Okay, it says date description, debt and credit, August, cash, travel supplies, lunch postcards, boat Eidolon, receipt, August 2nd, poker at the shack, 14th groceries, Olson's Cavaliers liquor, whiskey, wine, Charlie supply for the girls, Craps game, October 2nd. Groceries, boat supplies, life preserver, Navy equipment, horse race, Newman's track, groceries, coffee, wine, Charlie's bedding, clothing, etc. Loan to John H. for house. Slow down. Okay, so November 1st, cash. The 2nd, Cavaliers, whiskey, port, vodka, poker, Cavaliers, etc. December, craps. January 3rd, poker. 7th, lunch with the guys. March, May. June 14th, cash. September, October.
Boy, he really burned through it.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
Well, some of it was on this boat.
Yeah, seems like he really loved it.
Can you imagine Grandma living here?
Can you imagine August living here?
Maybe then she would have been a famous painter, because she would have, had to paint a bunch of stuff to make it less ugly.
For sure.
And you and Grandma would have had to fish every day.
This is a very tempting scene you're painting.
I'm imagining something like Little House on the Prairie, but on a boat.
Little houseboat on the river?
Rolls off the tongue.
Close. Coffee. Okay, I think we looked at everything in here. Okay, got bar area. Ooh, a flashlight. Aha! Key. Okay, so Cavaliers, liquor, beers, wine, liquor, 213 Main Street, phone 39, Powhatan, Michigan, October 1968. Mr. Lautrec, address French Quarter, Josiah Lincoln. Old Clarkson Stewart's California Bicycle, Pernez Cab, Renee Callis, paid, all sales final.
Wow, that is a lot to spend on whiskey.
$45?
A lot for back then, I mean. Whiskey was more expensive then, too. Plus, judging from the state of this place, this was probably a reoccurring order.
Jeez, slow it down, Pierre.
I don't think he was handling my mother's change of heart too well.
With this amount of booze, it doesn't look like he was handling anything too well.
Listen, let's just get back to it. It's cold in this busted old boat.
Another lighter. Megaphone.
Attention, Oh, man, this doesn't work. Should have seen that coming.
Pipe. Tobacco box. Alright, let's see if we can get out this door. Yep, we can get out it. Okay, let's go to the office. Typewriter you wrote to her on. Okay, so I've received your latest letter. This is my final response. You say you did all this for me, but you didn't. Everything you've done, you did for yourself. You were the one who was unsatisfied with our home, our income, and always wanted more. You were the one who made the decisions to get more money through reckless, illegal means. You were the one who decided to run to Canada to save your own skin, without even telling me until it was too late to do anything but follow along. I'm not following along anymore. You say these are your kids too. Of course they are, but they're my children as well. I'm here with them every day, comforting their grief, trying to console them over the loss of their father, trying my very hardest to keep up the ruse, but I'm getting used to it. Used to doing this on my own, used to speaking for myself, to living this new life. I'm regaining my footing. I'm starting to feel okay. So I guess that's it.
So I guess that's it? Grandma and Pierre went to all this trouble and then Grandma just changed her mind?
I
She
think
was
maybe
tired
she
of
wasn't
him
so convinced in the first
not
place.
having a real job. It sounded
Then
like
why string Pierre along like this for so long?
not living his life
He bought a
right.
boat and fixed up the kids' room and everything?
Maybe she just wasn't sure at first. Or didn't want to hurt him.
Oh yeah, I bet he felt great about reading this.
Well, people change their mind too.
Looks like a mailbox key.
Oh, I was hoping that would turn up.
I swear, you could be so nosy sometimes.
Lone pencil. Nothing else. Blueprints. Huh. Maple room renovation. He's probably gonna go on another burglary run. Maybe he got arrested. Okay, so let's go out and get in the mailbox. Maybe Grandma changed her mind and she sent him another letter, but he never got it. I wish I could run.
Looks like Pierre tried to mail this, but he messed up the postage or something. Let's crack this bad boy open.
Wait, opening other people's mail? I don't know, Tess.
Oh, come on, Mom, live a little. Pretty sure the law frowns on breaking into people's houseboats, too. If this guy was your real father, you're his next of kin, so it's fine.
If this guy was your real father, you're his next of kin, so it's fine.
Is that how that works?
I don't know, probably. Makes sense to me.
I suppose you have a point.
Let's see what we've got here.
Oh, Sheriff's Department. Yeah, he probably got arrested. Return to sender. No such address, moved address. Insufficient postage. Okay, to whom it may concern, I now confess my culpability for a spate of burglaries, which resulted in the theft of almost $500,000. I had worked as a property inspector for the Gein County for almost 10 years. At a poker game in 1966, I was approached by a man interested in trading blueprints and my knowledge for cash. He and a few others targeted department stores and other businesses that carried large amounts of cash overnight. This relationship developed and I became more and more involved. I was given 10% of the proceeds from the robberies in exchange for information on how they could evade detection from the store's security. As time went on, the stores they chose to hit became riskier and riskier. I had no way to back out of the arrangement as they had threatened not only my safety, but that of my family's as well. Seeing no other option, I falsified a death certificate with papers I lifted from the county office. I left my wife and daughters to cross the border under an assumed name, giving them instructions to follow me. They never did, and I regret having asked them to. With what little of the stolen profits remain, I have destroyed my wife, Helen. My wife, Helen, knew nothing of my crimes until it was too late. She only went along with the story of my death because she had no other choice. She's innocent. My decision to involve myself in the series of crimes is mine alone. I ask only that you leave my wife and daughters alone. This is my confession, Leonard Lembras. That's what I was starting to get when I picked this up, and he's like, this is my confession. That is her father. and he did that business where he was checking out the safety of the businesses, so he was able to secure the blueprints and stuff like that, and he was making money by robbing these places. Oh, wow.
So Pierre was...
He just made up a different name.
Dad?
He wrote this whole confession, but it never made it. It's been here ever since.
I can't believe it.
Well, it says right there.
No, I mean, rhetorically, Tess. Jeez.
Well, if he confessed to it, but where did he go?
So my mother wasn't having an affair at all. Or whatever this would have been.
Not except with Grandpa's secret identity.
So my father hadn't died.
Yeah, so how would you explain
thought
that
he
to your
had a heart
children?
attack,
Oh, Daddy's still
He was
alive.
just here.
They were
on this
devastated.
dock. We never got to know him. He was just a car ride away. August and I suffered over something that never even happened.
That he might still be alive. It kind of did happen, though, didn't it? Yeah, I'm really sorry, Mom.
Yeah. I'm really sorry, Mom. For your whole life, you thought your dad had just died, and you had to live with that. That really sucks.
I can't believe it. I can't believe he just abandoned us. All this time, he was here. He gave up his family, his children.
For an old boat and some booze.
I wish I could have talked to him. Just one more time. And my mother living a lie for the rest of her life. I can't even imagine. I just wish I could have talked to her about it. While she was alive. I just...
Wish you could have been there for her. Wish she could have trusted you. Wish it didn't turn out this way.
Wish it didn't turn out this way?
Yeah. If we could have just... She didn't have to carry all this alone. I can't believe she would do that to us. Lie to us her whole life. Why didn't she say anything? Even when we were all grown up.
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
Yeah, maybe. August was so little. But I was old enough to know the truth. I just wish we would have talked.
So, that's it? He spent all his money, tried to send this confession, and disappeared, and he never came back? Do you think he could still be alive?
I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't care. It doesn't really matter, does it? Either way, he's gone.
I mean, he didn't reach out to him
Keep
either.
going. Maybe we could find...
No, I think we found enough.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mom.
He pretended to die. But he really just left me, like everyone else.
I didn't leave you.
Well, maybe not yet. But your dad...
I thought you said you were the one who kicked Dad out.
I mean... Well, it wasn't quite like that. I guess... Listen. I'll give you the full story in the car. I'm freezing out here.
Yeah, me too.
Tess, thanks for doing this. For coming with me.
Of course.
And for pushing me to find out what happened.
Just doing my job.
I know I haven't been the best mom lately. But I am so lucky to have such an incredible, kind,
Oh, Mom.
beautiful, hardworking...
Stop. You'll make me cry.
just such an amazing daughter.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, honey.
Hey, Mom. I was thinking about something. I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
Good question. What do you think?
I don't think she'd be too happy. Now, girls, I hid those private things away so people wouldn't find them. I don't know why you couldn't leave well enough alone. Well, if you didn't want people to find it, maybe you should have gotten rid of it. Well, okay. Maybe I did want you to find it. A little bit.
So you asked about what happened with me and Dad.
Uh-huh.
Well, your dad, was always looking for the next thing. Always had a new idea to try that was going to fix all his problems, our problems. And for a while, it was the video store. And then that sales thing, and then he decided that he was going to be a professional poker player.
Is that what you meant by full-time gambler?
Yeah. I mean, not really a gambler. He's not playing with his own money. It's all tournaments and stuff. They're playing as a sport.
That's kind of cool. That's insane. I mean,
That's insane. Didn't anybody tell him the house always wins?
Oh, I did. But this isn't playing poker against the house. It's against other players. There is no house. Believe me, I heard all his justifications. There were plenty.
And even though he's been gone for a couple years, he's never told me why he's really out there. Why wouldn't he tell me?
Maybe deep down, he's not so proud of it.
Maybe he just didn't want to tell me till after he'd hit it big? So he chose right when Grandma really started getting sick and we moved in to take care of her, to go off and follow his dream? He must really like poker.
He likes it. But I wouldn't say that's the real reason he left. The split came at a really hard time. The theater was doing worse, and I was spending all my time there. Then your grandmother started really declining and needed more and more help. I think when I decided we needed to move in with her to care for her, well, being a full-time caretaker for his mother-in-law was not something your father ever signed up for. So he left for Nevada. He wanted to stay married. Said we could make it work. But by that time...
It was already over.
Yeah, exactly. I realized that this was a pattern that would never really end. Do you blame me for ending it?
no, I get it. I just wish he was here.
No, I get it. You needed his support, and he just ran away. Kind of forced your hand.
Yeah, kind of.
That sucks, Mom. But I do miss him. I'm sorry for buying the tickets.
Oh,
I should have talked to you first. I guess I thought, I don't know, that Dad, explained everything to me in a way that made sense, and that he was living some great life out there.
no, you shouldn't apologize. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I guess I was embarrassed. That I would have married such a ding-dong. Professional gambler. I didn't want to have to say it out loud. But I guess you can't keep running away from your problems forever.
Now I have these tickets, and I don't know what to do.
I think you should go.
To Reno?
Yeah. I think it would be good for you to hear his side of the story. We may not always get along, but he's not a bad guy. And you guys have a good relationship. You should spend some time with him. I think it'd be good for both of you.
Are you sure, Mom?
Yeah, I'm sure. But it's not over Thanksgiving, right?
Oh, God, no. And Miss August mac and cheese? Fat chance. I'm proud of you, Mom.
For what?
What do you mean, for what? You're kick-ass. How many moms would stop packing up their house to drive their daughter all over Michigan to search for a family secret? Or run their own business, run a community theater? That's pretty cool.
All right. Maybe not the brightest idea from a financial perspective, but it is pretty cool. Thanks, honey. That means a lot. And speaking of businesses, that's pretty impressive that you made enough money to buy a plane ticket.
Yeah, it's exciting. The people are willing to pay me to design websites.
Well, I've seen what you can do, and you do a great job.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
I'm serious. When I saw your web stuff, I mean, I don't always know what I'm looking at, but I know it looks good.
Thanks.
An artist's eye, just like your grandma.
And my mom. But maybe it skipped over my aunt.
Come on, her painting wasn't that bad. Well, I guess I always imagined that you'd go to Ford like Grandma and me. It's silly, but it's not fair of me. God knows I didn't do everything my mom wanted me to do.
Like seeing Kurt, like doing Kurt. Wait, what? I don't want to know if that's asking what I think it's asking, but I'm gonna ask it. So like doing Kurt, like seeing Kurt.
Like doing Kurt?
I'm gonna let that double entendre pass right by me. But yeah, it's hard to let go, to see you as an adult, and not just my baby girl.
I think next stop should be let's go find Kurt.
You were so cute back then, even cuter than now.
Stop.
And you had the biggest head. Everyone said it. Everyone said, that's the baby with the biggest head.
Bowling ball head. The bowling ball baby.
Yep. And it was all your dad. On my side, we all have perfect, tiny little heads. Like golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about the whole August thing?
Moving in with her?
Yeah. I guess it's a big decision, moving to Chicago.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Would you want to move in with her?
Seems like a good choice. I'm not sure. I mean, it seems like a good choice for him, but she'd have to leave her best friend and stuff, but...
It seems like a good choice. Even if it's just for a while, at least we'd have a place to stay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Are you worried about the theater? Or my school?
These days I'm worried about everything, but I'm confident too. Confident we can figure it out.
Yeah.
We've been through so much this last year. You've been through so much. I have to have faith that we'll continue to make things work.
Yeah. Me too.
I will say, August's house is pretty nice.
Her bathtub is the size of my bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be worth it for the bathtub alone. We should call August and tell her about all this.
Oh, hey August, guess what? Our dad really is our dad.
You can sleep easy. We're not French-Canadian after all.
Yeah, but you still have to tell her he was a bank robber. Or not really a bank robber, but he robbed businesses.
Whatever we end up doing, I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah. Me too.
Well, that's the end of it. That was a really nice story. I enjoyed it a lot. All right, everyone. So that's the end of the game Open Roads. I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, I think it had a really good story. Now, I'm not sure like if there's different endings or anything. It looks like we have a chapter select here. So maybe you can like make different decisions, like how you talk to mom, or picking different things, like if you bring up the pills, instead of moving in with the aunt and stuff like that. So there could be different decisions to make, but I'm not sure. So let me know down in the comments down below if if you've played this game and if you've gotten like a different ending, or made different decisions or something and it changed things, because I genuinely like to know. And if you're interested in trying the game out for yourself, I do know it's on the Xbox Game Pass right now. So it would be free if you have that, and you can also play it on the computer, which is what I did. Usually I have to stream from my Xbox onto my computer. But I didn't have to do that with this one because it actually came out on the computer as well. They don't always do that with some of their games, so it was kind of nice to be able to do that. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you thought about the game. Please leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.